It's AllBall TV. You already know the motto. They scared, but I'm not. Let me switch my camera view. Apologies. In order. See the clock. You see the clock. It's about that time. You see the thumbnail. Nothing but sadness. And Fabian perspective. Expected, so accepted. The only thing that helped me out today was my shot of tequila just now. My wife just gave me. Wonderful. Shots. Shots going down my belly. Anchorman style. Knicks Rehab, man. What a bummer. We find out that Julius Randle today is out for the season. The shoulder injury was way, I don't say worse than we thought, but our optimism was dwindling by the day. Randle out for the season. A bunch of people reported it. Let me see. Let's get you a link up here first. We'll go with my guy Tommy Beer. Shout out to Tommy Beer. You got relentless Knick fans out here who they post great content, man. They really do. They got nothing but stats and just they dedicate their life to it. So I just respect that. Give me a thumbs up when you're ready there, Flea. Oh, how dare I? Flea's in the building. This Tommy Beer reporting on the Julius Randle injury earlier today. Per Woj, Randle had been relentlessly rehabilitating to resume playing prior to the Eastern Conference playoffs. Doctors warned him recently that continued instability in the shoulder made it unsafe for him to play again this season. He had done everything possible to avoid surgery and return for the playoffs, but the procedure became an increasing inevitability. Sounds like Thanos, man. After recent visit to two specialists who warned of further injury and possible permanent damage to the shoulder if he returned to play before a surgical procedure. I guess we can start there.
Peace, brother. Appreciate you having me.
Peacefully. Julius Randle out for the season. What was your reaction? How we feeling now?
I'm indifferent about it. I have not been, jumping off the roof and with no parachute, like my other Knick cohorts. I'm not going to be irresponsible like my brothers. My brothers have been questioning my Knick loyalty throughout this entire season, and now we're here. And now we have to be adults and realize that this is what we have right now. This is what we have. So let's be realistic, Knick fans, for a second. Let's not be the fanatics that we are. And I fall into that category as well. Realistically, we got to move forward with the mindset that we will not have Julius Randle, which is a fact now. And we cannot put this pipe dream into thinking that we're going to get OG and Anunoby back and ready to go. We just can't. Jalen Brunson has been amazing for us. If you guys haven't realized yet, Jalen Brunson cannot carry this team by himself. And what I mean by this team, I mean currently constructed without being fully healthy. He cannot carry this team by himself. Again, great player. But he's not the type of player that can have two starters go down and we just say, here, carry us to the Eastern Conference Finals. That's not realistic. It's just not. This was a good year for us to be fully healthy. Milwaukee is vulnerable. Philly is vulnerable. I think we've always said we match up well with Boston. The injury bug bit us. It just is what it is. But I think that this notion of we'll be all right without them, that's not being truthful. We could get into the first round, and I know we're diehard Knicks fans, but I know you like Orlando. You like their team, how they're constructed, how they've played all season. You've been high on them from the first 5 games of the year. So how do we match up?
I think you back.
Can you hear me?
Yeah. Yeah.
I can't hear you. I gotta jump out.
All right. So wait for Flea to come back. I want to definitely stick to what's up, Fish? Knicks fans, you should have to look. You have the NIT. Thanks, Fish. Kick us while we're down. I definitely want to stick to just talking about Randle for a second, man. Flea touched on something that, as Knicks fans, I definitely go crazy, but I don't think I'm that crazy. But the optimism for this year was helped by Julius Randle's improved production this season. We can't overlook the fact that Julius Randle got way better. And when I mean way better, he was accountable. He was hurt, sat down, and he admittedly watched himself in the off season. And he said, yo, I'm shooting too many 3-pointers. I'm 6'9", 350 pounds, whatever he is, of all muscle, and I'm shooting too many 3-pointers. I cannot put my team and myself out of position like this and give ourselves less of a chance of success on the offensive end. That was a totally different article than the year before, where Fred Katz, this guy's laissez-faire. Fred Katz says whatever he wants. The other day he was saying, OG Anunoby, he could come back by the end of the season. I have a feeling Julius Randle will come back. And these are guys who are right there reporting. I don't know if they're getting paid by the Knicks. He's definitely getting paid to say stuff, in my opinion. You got a problem with me, Fred Katz? You see me in the streets, it is what it is. This is what happens. We get emotional. Stop telling us anything, man. I can assume whatever I want to assume. I'm a fan. I'm in the stands. This is what I do. But you're right next to the team, and that's what you get out of that. You want to pump optimism, false optimism into everybody, into the media for what? For clicks? But Julius Randle was able to pump legit optimism into the fan base because, again, I didn't like Julius Randle's style, his attitude, nothing about him before this season. Yeah, he got All-NBA, and I could joke around about how he got All-NBA and he's not even fully realized. His potential is not fully realized. But this season, it's not just about the stats. Like the stats that I looked at was you took less 3-pointers. And I'll speak about LeBron for 3 seconds. In Miami, he started taking less 3-point shots. And when Spoelstra started holding him accountable, he became better. Instead of him dodging accountability once again. Talking about his teammates, we needed better teammates and everything. I could have played 10 times better. So what do your teammates have to do with it? Same thing with Julius Randle in the last year or so. Why are you yelling at IQ? Why are you yelling at these guys? Why are you catching technicals like that? For what? We'll get to Brunson in a second, but he's going through the same thing with the referees. This is no time to be emotional and out of control. It's a game. You stick to the game. That's what we do. That's what we love Brunson for. That's how I started liking Randle at the beginning of this year. He's showing Iron Man. That's been the thing about him that we loved, and he held it, and he wanted to be here when nobody wanted to be here, right? Those are all things that I like about him. Iron Man, mentality, everything like that. That's great. But this season, in terms of approach, his message to himself, forget about us, because that message to himself that he's talking to himself with, you can see it on the court. I'm gonna stop shooting these 3-pointers and get to this basket and take advantage of these foul calls they're giving me. Even if you miss your free throws, at least be the closest thing to Shaq you could possibly be. They're giving you free throws. Look what Jalen Brunson's struggling with. The one thing Randle never struggled with was getting foul calls. We've been top 5 in the league since he's been here. Every year, if I'm not mistaken. And he wasn't taking advantage of that. And the more 3-pointers you shoot, you're leaving the defense off the hook. So for we got to be able to show Julius Randle a lot of love and a lot of optimism and express why we feel the way we feel for his injury. And you know, Flea was saying I question his fandom. I didn't question his fandom off that. I question his fandom when I'm excited about how Brunson's scoring 60 and enjoying this from players that I want to see play ball. Jalen Brunson infected Julius Randle with this sort of optimism, accountability, let's move on, let's win mentality. Randle bought in. Let's be clear about this. I can root for this team. I keep telling people the same exact thing. It really doesn't matter if you win. Winning is the ultimate cherry on top, the ultimate climax. It is. Of course it is. When you have the right team together, of course. But when you got a group of guys that you can root for, you can't beat that. You can't beat that. When you have friends that you're pulling with and you make it and you're successful at anything, I don't care if you're trying to get girls, whatever it is at what a point in time in your life. When you're successful and you win with the right team, it feels way better and different than when you're doing it by, you know, with people you don't want to be with or be around. I didn't even want Julius Randle around this time. Now I want him around. I want him around. Let's get to Brian Sutterer, man. He broke down. Brian Sutterer is the internet doctor. He was breaking down everything today for us, and we'll get into the OG update in a second. So Brian Sutterer, MD, at Brian Sutterer, MD, check him out. He did a great job for us today, guys. He shut down a lot of these reporters misreporting, by the way. Shout out to Brian Sutterer, man. Keeping it 1,000. He says, no, a surgery absolutely ends his season if done right away. So your option for the player is rehab and try to go, or shut it down and surgery right away. Credit to him for trying to rehab and play. Is just taking longer than they hoped. And it's not just a pain tolerance thing. Your shoulder can still feel unstable after dislocating. So he's probably struggling more with that than it being a pain issue. Nothing about this is medical mismanagement. So that was from a response to people just talking about whether or not these guys know what they're talking about. Look, this guy Jay was responding to him. Everyone in the Knicks medical staff can get out of here. So we're cooked. And Brian Sutterer said, this is him responding to you know what? Let's go from the beginning. This is Ian Begley and them from Knicks videos talking about there are some people that felt way back Julius Randle should have had surgery when it happened. Then maybe he's back at this point. So Ian Begley and these guys, Brian Windhurst, all these reporters, they're talking about the possibility of Julius Randle getting surgery at the moment of the injury or the time of the injury, and he would have been back by now. And this is what started this whole thread with the doctor, Sutterer. He's saying, shame. Nobody can call out the nonsense in real time. Return for a labrum surgery is well beyond this season or postseason. Just wild stuff to hear. So the doctor's breaking it down for you. I don't care when Julius Randle had surgery. He wasn't coming back now. He wasn't coming back for the playoffs if he chose surgery. That's what the doctor right here is saying. That's what he's saying. No matter what, if he had surgery, he wouldn't have been back. What you like? Everyone's reacting the way that they react. Some of us overreact. But these reporters, I don't know if the Knicks are misfeeding them or what. But the fact that you ain't even talking to a doctor, the fact that we got an internet doctor on hand, is anybody asking to talk to him? I gotta add him now. I'm about to add him right now. Hey Doc, we love you on the show, bro. Let's do it in real time. Hey Doc, we love you on AllBall. We're live now. We're live with Knicks Rehab now. Because all these chumps, everybody just coming out the woodwork, saying whatever they feel like and not dealing with facts. And that's really what Flea's point is, right? That's really what Flea's point is. It is what it is. Randle's out for the season, and we got to deal with that. We got to deal with that. Shout out to what's my guy's name here? Uh-oh. My wife told me I need this. The Julius Randle injury. We need this, man. This is for all Knicks fans. You're going through it right now. Oh my. With the clink. The pain is gone. It's not gone. It's numbing. I'm not telling you what kind of tequila that is. You guys better pay me first. I'm like the baby rock out here. You crazy? That was water, by the way. You two don't get carried away. I love this. Was it this week? Let me take that down. Hold on. Yeah, why would they? Okay. Shout out to this guy, Burner Man 86. The 2023-2024 Knicks equals the 2020-2021 Nuggets. Made a key trade, saw what the team could be, and then injuries derailed the season. Team is ready to win a lot in years to come. That was beautiful optimism. That was beautiful optimism. Why do I have to send you the link? Guess that's gonna, and again, that's, I just wanted to round that up, talk about that. You know, that's the reason why the Julius Randle injury sucks, because he came in and he changed his approach. It wasn't just about he was that good or anything like that. I hated watching him play. His game was awful. He has a real clunky game. But his approach changed when he started taking less 3-point shots, and he improved our chances of winning. Period. When you have a big body, like a guy of that stature with that ability, and he's now mentally understanding the game. That changes everything. And that's what sucks the most about the injury. Now, if you're talking to Fabian perspective on this thing, I don't know what you guys are talking about. Shout out to my guy. Was it Lycion. Is that Lucas? Dom? Is Dom in the building? Shout out to my guy. Where's he at? Julius Randle OUT for the season. Knicks fan, this one's for you. Okay, boom. Yeah, shout out to my guy. Liking 329. I think that's Lucas. He says somebody check on all ball Knicks fans around the globe because damn, it was a lot of hype that he was coming back only to find this out at the end of the season. Right? Shout out to my guy Lucas. But here's the problem. My hype didn't come from Julius Randle. That's not what I'm worried about. What I'm really worried about. Flea will be back with us in a second. What I'm really worried about is what this man was saying.
This is the team that we're gonna have. I think that's how. Nah, I mean, I'm looking at it like, this is the team that we're gonna have. I think that's how, we have to approach it. That those guys, aren't coming back, and then obviously we'll be pleasantly surprised if they come back. So, I'm not in those medical conversations or anything like that, so I don't know, but we gotta approach it every game and the end of the season that those guys aren't coming back, and if they do, be pleasantly surprised.
And remember, that's what Josh Hart said on March 31st, so about a week ago. That was last Friday. No, today's the 4th. Wow. That golden water had me. Did I say golden water? That's crazy. That platinum water has me a little bit different. Yeah, January feels like years ago. New York, nothing else. Don't worry about the Knicks. We will be healthy in time for the Big 3 and Gersh Park. Yeah, labrum surgery ain't no 6 to 8 week surgery. That's crazy. Yeah, that's and when Josh Hart said this though, we were looking. That was like, damn. I hope that's not true, Josh. You know what I mean? Don't say that. And now half of that statement is true. Julius Randle out for the season. I don't know. Are you? Can Dom? Can you hear? You able to talk, Dom?
Yeah, I can stay on for a little bit.
There you go, Dom Dropper. What's going on, man?
Oh man, felt really bad when I saw that Woj tweet this morning. Obviously, if there's anybody familiar with their star players being hurt for playoffs and stuff, it's me. So I can definitely sympathize. This is very unfortunate, man. Randall was having, in my opinion, the second best season of his career after 2021. I'd say last year was a close third. I disagreed with you guys on that. You guys look like a championship team after the OG trade, but you sure look like a team that can make some noise. Maybe get to the conference finals this year for the first time since '99. And I really just don't know what's gonna happen now. I mean, what do you think the ceiling is now without Randall?
Again, I'm glad you asked that question. Well said. Because for me, this is not about Randall. I love Randall, but he's a complimentary piece. He's a third option at best. I've been consistent with that.
Okay, but he's your second option, is he not?
Sometimes.
Who would be the other guy? Just whoever
Anunoby.
steps.
Right.
Yeah, but he's not a great scorer, though, is he?
He's not. But you got guys when you're a third option like that, and you're not reliable. Like Randall's reliable for the rebounding, and he can score here and there, but he's not a reliable threat at all times. Because when he is, it's like it's ridiculous.
So you don't even think. So then you're saying Julius Randle is not even a second option on a championship team?
Nah, he's too. Listen, said about RJ Barrett. You can see now, RJ Barrett was destroying. God bless him and his family. They're destroying over there in Toronto. He's destroying. RJ Barrett's numbers are insane. Right. Insane. They're not winning.
Right.
They're not winning.
And that's that. They don't want to win right now, though, too.
That's that. listen, that's fine. But when you have a great player, if somebody's that great and they're playing that great, there is no we don't want to win. You have no choice but to win when you have stats like that and you're that good. He's not that guy. So the same thing with Randle. He puts up these numbers as he's Flea, you missed it. I don't know if you caught that part. I had to give Randle his props because it's not about the stats. I think this is Randle's best season, Don.
Wow. Okay.
How I saw him playing, this is the best he's ever played. His approach to the game, mentally, I didn't see him throwing games at the end of the game. He wasn't kicking chairs over. You don't want
Right.
like this. There was a transition for him.
He
So
realized. Go
ahead,
ahead, Fabian. My bad.
No, I already spoke on this. There was a transition for Randle. The summertime getting injured and coming in his approach to the game, buying into the Brunson effect.
Right.
That right there. He realized who the engine of this team really is. Right. It was hard for him to realize that last year because he had already put in 3 years of I'm the guy. I've led this team to the playoffs. I've become an all-star. I've become an all-NBA player. So now my head is this big, right? No diddy. So it's like, okay. So now we bring in this point guard, which I needed. But wow, I didn't know that this guy could average over 25 a game. I didn't know this guy could actually be an all-star as well.
Nobody did.
Nobody did. But I'm just talking about from his vantage point as the player, right? Nobody knew. He didn't know that the emergence of Jalen Brunson would move him to 2 or 3, and he has no control over it. He has no control over this. He got hurt, one thing. But even if he was still healthy, you'd have to fall in line. This is Jalen Brunson's team now and going forward.
Yep.
I felt Don, what's up, brother?
Yeah, what's up?
I wanted to say this real quick about Julius Randle. My only issue with this whole thing, right, is timetable. You tried to let this thing heal for 2 months. It didn't heal the way it was supposed to heal, so now you opt for the surgery. Have the surgery in January.
Nah.
Have the surgery. Can I get my shit off, please?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Have the surgery in January. Complete the healing process through the end of the season, going into the playoffs. Rehab early summer. Work on your game the rest of the summer. Come into training camp ready to go. Now it's just really a setback. You have the surgery now. So now the healing is going to go through the playoffs, maybe through the finals. Then you start rehabbing maybe when free agency starts. And then what? Now you come into the training camp. What does it look like? That's just my point. Why wait the 2 months and leave your team in limbo, leave the coach in limbo, leave the fan base in limbo? And now, we were holding on to such hope of getting them back, right? Getting OG back, getting Julius back to add on to a team that was really hot. Do y'all remember what the fuck we were doing in January? 14-2, 16 games we played. We played 114 of them. So that's my only issue. Why did you don't got the juice? Why did it? I'm talking to Dom. Dom was trying to see if he had the juice. Why did we take so long to just make this decision? Make the decision and let's move forward.
Nah, I think Dom is feeling the same way I am. This to me, now this is like movie like hero ball type of stuff. He tried to come back, bro. He's won me over 1,000. And I'm not saying he did this for me.
You want to hurt Julius Randle? We got to hurt Julius Randle last year in the playoffs. What did that give us?
Wait. I don't want him back unless he's good. But he tried to see how hurt he was. We can't.
Fabian, I told you a month ago that a separated shoulder, that's what he has, right?
Okay.
A separated shoulder was not going to be 100% last month, this month, going into the playoffs. It was not going to be 100%. So That's disingenuous for you to even say he tried. What the fuck? What the fuck does that mean? Tried to do what? Come back
So
and beat 80%?
so why do you so do you think that was just why do you think that was BS then?
I think that it was handled wrong. Me, that's how I feel. I think that if you make the decision now to get surgery, what was the difference about making the decision 2 months ago, a month, 30 days ago, for a separated shoulder? We're not talking about a tweaked ankle. We're not talking about a bruised knee. We're not talking about a broken finger. We're talking about a separated shoulder. Anybody says that, everybody knows usually that takes a surgical procedure to fix. Why did we wait so long? That's my beef right now.
Go ahead, Dom, because I think Dom has a
Yeah, I'm listening, Don.
No, I don't. I don't actually. I have to go take a shower because I'm going to the game, but I'll get back on after.
Big shout. The Lake Clips. Who the Clips got tonight?
Denver.
Oh, this is a good.
Oh my God.
But
goodie.
but Kawhi's missing in the game again, 2 straight games, and the beat writers are saying it sounds like something that he's going to miss the weekend. So I'm very concerned. Like he's been healthy all year, and now we're looking at, is there a knee issue going on right now?
I've been watching the blogs that you've been putting out, Don, but I got you on screen right now. I want to ask you real quick before you run. What's your outlook on the Clippers right now? How they look, the type of basketball they're playing, and what you expect going forward for the rest of the season?
We were playing our worst basketball of the season, and then we won 3 games in a row. One against Philly on the road, but without Embiid.
I saw that.
But we looked more serious defensively in that game, and Kawhi closed it out well. Then we beat Orlando on the road, and that's not a bad win at all. Orlando is a good team this year, but
Shout out to Fabian.
their offense. But here's my thing about Orlando and why I really doubt their ability to win a first round series, and why I think even without Randall, if you play them, you might be able to beat them. Their offense is not quite ready to win a series yet, in my opinion.
They're not. Oh, the
And I'll
offense
tell
is
you,
horrible.
it's just, well, they don't have much shooting on the court, right? Like
That-
you know what take aged really well, Flea, on your part and aged poorly on my part. I was wrong about this. Markelle Fultz has had a really, really tough year.
Yeah, I didn't.
And you were saying they're gonna move him.
Yeah, I wanted them to move him.
Because he had probably his best season of his entire career last year.
Last season, right.
And now he's averaging half as many points on, like, bro, I think he's legit the only NBA starter I know that's averaging less than, that I could ever remember in my entire life, averaging less than 10% from 3 as a guard.
Oof. And then how many minutes does he play? Is it in front of you? How many minutes a night?
No, it's not. I'm on my phone. I bet you it's between like 18 to 25, I would assume. But he's had a rough year. Suggs has improved for sure with the 3 ball, but I feel like teams are still like okay with him shooting. And then with Banchero, he's improved his jump shot too for sure. But he's got the Giannis effect where if he's going downhill, he goes right into your chest, you're screwed, and he's more polished skill wise, like around the post and around the mid range than Giannis. But when he's initiating from the top, teams go under the screen on him, and I just think that it's going to be tough for him. And he's not like the passer like a young LeBron was or anything like that. Like, teams used to go under the screen on LeBron too, but LeBron's different level.
Shoot it consistently. Yeah.
Banchero is fantastic, but LeBron, even young LeBron, is a different level. For all the shit I give him, like, he was still one of the greatest things we've ever seen. And Franz Wagner, I didn't realize this, such a talented player, but he's only shooting like 29% from 3. So like their only consistent 3-point shooters are Gary Harris, Jalen Suggs, and
The Wendell
Cole
Carter.
Anthony, who doesn't even shoot well. Oh, well, yeah, Wendell Carter is one of their better 3-point shooters. He's their center. I just think, and it's not just about 3-point shooting. You guys know I'm not like the biggest on it, but their best player is Paolo Banchero. Like, he's still a little young, and they don't have much shooting. Do you know what I mean? Their defense though is awesome. Like, they're not going to make it easy for you.
Elite.
Yeah, they got dudes, and I love Suggs defending.
Right. The fact that it just blows me away. Pause. Like the fact that like that team. Then you look at a team like Minnesota. Then you look at a team like OKC. They struggle a little bit, but they're solid. Like, that's 3 young teams that give a damn about playing defense. Like, I like that. I like that from them young guys. We've talked about this on many occasions, how the younger generation just doesn't invest in playing defense. So to see those 3 young teams, it's encouraging. Word.
Oh my God, you had something. I have to go to the chat. We started talking about the Magic, even though I was talking about the Clippers. But the last thing I'll say about those teams you mentioned though is that those teams have a lot of guys that are just good defenders individually. You know what I mean? Like they're just good defensive players, and then you put them together. It's obviously great. But so that was a good win for the Clippers. Kawhi closed really well, like one of his best closing games in a while. And Paul George made a really tough shot over Jonathan Isaac. Speaking of good defenders on the Magic, but
That's the only reason why they
not good, not good.
great.
Would you know? Would you say fleet elite?
Yeah.
Jonathan Isaac healthy is he's Anthony
I mean,
Davis.
that's the only reason why he still got a job.
But which
Really,
makes that shot by Paul George that much more impressive, that he was having such a cold shooting night. But it tells you what Paul George is capable of when he's like not on some BS. You know what I mean? Like there's no defense for him at his best.
I know you got a couple seconds down, so I'm just letting you go off. But Paul George is. We're gonna talk about that in a flea. We're gonna talk about that in a second. I wish you Dime.
But
If you
just the one thing I'll say before you grill Paul George, and it's all warranted. Last 10 games, just take a look at his shooting splits. He's coming back at the right time.
Listen,
And
Dime,
defensively,
I know
and
you get in the
defensively-
car. If you get in that car on your way to the game, wherever
please
you
come
at, we
back.
need you back in later on when we talk about Paul George. If
Yes.
you
Okay,
see
but
so much
can we also just the answer Flea's question went on too long. We just off those 3 wins, we just lost to Sacramento without Kawhi in an abysmal performance without Kawhi. And Flea looks like oh my god.
read it out loud.
This
Read it
guy
out loud,
Fish.
Dime. With your voice, Dime. We gotta read that out loud with your voice.
Flea looks like a community college second grad assistant / video guy. Fish. Hey, when I get back on though, we're gonna talk about that James Harden is James Hardening, by the way, Flea. And that's the main reason we're struggling. Like if we're keeping it above.
That is a 4 sportsman. Hey, by the way, I got the night off. I might be on here at 1 a.m. Actually, hold on.
You said that too loud. She heard you.
Yeah.
You said that shit too loud. She heard you. Yeah.
Hold on. After that second glass of that clear water.
Yeah, I saw you. We taking shots on screen now.
That clear water, clear water, we call it now. If you want to call it anything else, it's gonna cost you. And we talk about that behind the scenes, Papa.
Fish.
That clear water is about to get me to take this damn hoodie off. It's getting crazy in here right now.
Hold
on. Shout out to Dime Dropper. Flea will be back in a second. AllBall. If he makes an appearance, you know AllBall. I think they realize that I'm a little bit happier now, ever since there's more clear water in my system, and the Julius Randle effect. Julius Randle injury is a little bit in the distance right now. Shout out to Julius Randle and his efforts this season. I never want to overlook that, Julius.
Yo, this guy is drinking clear water on
We're
screen.
drinking clear water for Julius Randle.
He's eating food.
And
look at him.
His efforts this season.
Look at him. He's about to come up out the hoodie. Look at the behavior, y'all. Don't let this behavior go unspoken about, Fish. Look at what this guy's doing.
He without the headphones. Hold on.
He got a dingy white tee on. Go back to the V-necks.
He was sounding like hold on. He was sounding like Snoopy people for a second. What you say?
I said, look at what you're doing on screen now. You're coming up out your hoodie. You got dingy V-neck. You got dingy undershirts on. Like, what happened, bro? You eating on screen. You taking shots of clear water. You chasing it with limes. This is how you get through Knicks Rehab now?
This is called Knicks Rehab, bro. The people have spoken.
They have spoken.
If you in the building, man, shout out to everybody in the building. All 23 of y'all.
Big
I ain't
shout
scared
out.
to say nothing. Listen, if you want me to change, listen.
Nigga said I look like a video guy.
Nah, that was, listen.
That was disgusting. That was, yo.
Fish, when I tell you I love you, I never
Fish is
met
the
this
best.
Man, I never met this man in person, ever.
Mm-hmm.
It's all online relationships, but I think all of us know, real people when we meet them.
1000%.
And whether regardless of what it is, you can feel the authenticity, and we have to vocalize these things.
That's a
Fabian
fact.
literally looks like a 1975 character on a cop show or the odd.
If you don't love Fish and his comic relief, you don't like comedy. Fish is the best. How you can't get mad? His one-liners are everything. He will fry you. Me, you, your mama, daddy, whoever. You getting fried.
Yeah, but how do you even literally looks like a 1975 character?
Character or a cop show.
Hold on. But am I on? And because 75 is like, remember, that's 7 years before I was born. Is that like, what you call it?
What bag is that?
What Anthony Fargus and all them? What you call it from the Pimp movies? You talking about that? Fish? Who do I? Come on, man. Can I get some props? Or am I just a lackey in the background, Fish?
No, Fish got something else for us. Let's get back to Knicks. But Fish got something else for you. I'm telling you, it's on the way.
So I'm glad you said that.
Barney Miller. Yo, Fish ain't gonna let us get back on track. I'm telling you, he gonna fry us for the next half hour.
That clear water is crazy.
Man.
I will say this, man. Listen, so ending it off, shout out to Julius Randle getting back on track. That's what was exciting about just the confirmation of what we feel with Jalen Brunson. You talk about a cultural effect taking place and impacting an entire organization, the people, creating a community. I know you guys are used to us just hyping stuff up. Flea, he said, yo, you questioning my Knick fandom? Hell yeah, I'm questioning your Knick fandom when our leaders dropping 60 points against the new GOAT level. Everybody has been saying it. We were the first to say it. This kind of talent is GOAT level potential. Against him, Jalen Brunson himself, who said after the game, he has a chance to be the best of all time. Or one of. Against that guy. They know it. He dropped 60.
A win? Did we win the game?
Again, the win comes from this team effort. And it was things.
So hold on. I gotta cut you off. Usually I don't mean to. Right now I do. Wait a minute. So, and correct me if I'm wrong.
Sure.
You're about to get into your moral victory season bag?
Nah,
that's what you're about. That's the bag you're about to get into?
No, I'm getting into the fact that as Dime, as anybody, I've always been consistent. I never wanted, and you don't like this. Nobody likes this. The reason why I didn't want Kyrie Irving here and Kevin Durant here is because Kyrie Irving was out of his mind. You are trying to lead in a way you cannot lead an organization and a group of men. You have 11 other guys that put the same jersey on that you do, and you have to lead them a certain kind of way. Period. On top of that, you're coming to New York City. This is the entire city. As a matter of fact, the whole Knick fan base is really the Bronx Zoo. That's what we are. We gotta keep it 1,000.
They called us a bunch of animals.
We are the Bronx Zoo. That's what the Knick fan base is.
Yo.
So hold on. For Kyrie
is it
Irving,
still free to get in on Wednesdays?
I don't even know that. I thought it was free every day, to be honest with you. I used to live on Cypress Avenue and 141st. It was free every day. What you talking about, Papa? So,
I used to take the 44 over there.
Of course, from Queens.
You know.
That 44 drives all the way down Main Street, all the way up to the Bronx. You talking about leaves you on
okay, you know.
Stop it. It leaves you on damn, I forgot the neighborhood.
Yo, I got on the 44 one day. That joint took me across a bridge. I was like, where am I going? Wait. What's going on right now? Where are we going? Oh, we're going to the Bronx. Oh, all right. We outside. Damn, I got lost, but I'm outside.
I forgot my street. But that's Pelham. I think Pelham Parkway leads you by on the 6th train. But that street starts with an A. I'm forgetting the name. But the point is, I couldn't root for Kyrie at that time. That if you knew me then, I would tell you I could not. If we get KD,
what is your point to bring Kyrie Irving and KD?
Hold on, listen. We take things way too personal. We just do. If KD is one of the best talents ever in history in any sport, what are we talking about? What are we talking about? If it meant Kyrie coming here, no, thank you. Why? Because you think you're LeBron. You think you're KD. Mentally, leadership-wise, you're not that guy. Jalen Brunson is the exact leadership that any team would want, including LeBron. LeBron James does not have Jalen Brunson's leadership skills. Let's be clear. Let's be clear.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Like,
this is not hyperbole. Hold on, this is not hyperbole.
I told you, don't do this hyperbole shit today because reality has struck today. We are not getting Julius Randle back for the remainder of the season. We are in reality. And you are going on a rant about Jalen Brunson being a better leader than LeBron James?
Absolutely.
No, I'm not letting you do that today.
Listen, hold on, wait, listen. For Jalen Brunson, 6'1", whatever he is, to take over us, that is not easy. I know you guys are used to saying, oh, we can hype up Kevin Knox, we hype up Frank Ntilikina, the French, whatever the hell. We hype up New York is a hype machine. I just seen, shout out to Bag Fuel, shout out to SO, he's from Queens. They had Rory on there, right? They were arguing
Rory's
about
from Queens too.
Rory's from Queens, but I don't even, who cares about Rory?
Now,
yeah, whatever. But they were arguing about, and he was right.
You one of those.
That clear water.
You one of those.
Bring it.
You one of those.
I'm one of those. So, but they were arguing about whether the marketing money makes the person, or is it the artist that makes the artist? It's both.
Listen, man.
Hold on. Jalen Brunson is a combination of both. He has the platform. He has the stage in New York City, but he's also ready for it. There is this is not normal. I don't want people to think like, even with Michael Jordan was I'm trying not to curse. That was his biggest flaw. He was a jerk. What are we talking about?
So now now Brunson a better leader than Mike too, right? Brunson's the best.
He might be.
Brunson's the better leader than Jordan and a better leader than LeBron James. That puts him in a category of probably being one of the best leaders you've ever seen in your life.
Absolutely. That's where we are.
Let me parallel something for you, right?
Please.
Let's do a little. I'm gonna be a little transparent because this is Knicks Rehab and we rehab together, right? Fleet went through a divorce a couple years ago, right? And so I haven't received the kind of love and attention from a woman that I've wanted in a long time, right? And so the first time that it happens, right, I jump out the window. Oh my gosh, she's the best thing since sliced bread, right? Because she's loving on me. I ain't had it in a while. I love it, right? But then we realize, right, that just feels like that because I haven't got it in a long time, right?
Ooh,
it feels good because I haven't received it in a long time, right? We as Knicks fans haven't had nothing to celebrate in a long time. So now the first thing that really looks good, we're jumping out the window, no parachute, best leader in America, best thing since sliced bread. He's a better Knick than Melo. He's a better Knick than Bernard King. He's a better Knick than Patrick Ewing, better Knick than Frazier, best Knick of all time. But in reality, right now, we don't have our second best player. We don't have our third best player. And we are going to fizzle out in the first round. But nobody wants to be in reality with me. Everybody want to call me a hater and question my Knick fandom when I'm being realistic. I love Jalen Brunson, but what he is doing right now is not going to catapult us to a finals run. And until you're ready to come to that reality, you stay over there and I'm going to stay over here.
Wait. But again, we turn this into a religious moment. I don't know why you think you're over here and I'm over there. It's a lot close. Listen, that bridge is not even a bridge. We're actually at the same bar. You took one too many of the clear waters.
No. I'm over here, you're over there, and that's the key bridge in the middle of us.
Not at all.
Respectfully to everybody who was hurt with collapsing of that bridge. I'm over here, you're over there.
Right. I'm sorry. Listen, God bless everybody. I ain't mean no disrespect by that.
None whatsoever.
But let's be clear. Let's be clear. We invented the current version of swag. Hip hop is the current version of swag. They invented salsa music. Listen, I'm gonna give it. Listen, Flea. Listen to what I'm telling you.
Audience, ladies and gentlemen, please pay attention to Fabian and his bag right now. Go ahead, get off.
Salsa music and hip hop came out at the same exact time. And where did it come from? The biggest, the most modern melting pot in the history of mankind. There is nothing like New York City.
I agree.
You cannot. I'm gonna curse. Bullshit or bullshitter. Cannot. Jalen Brunson just came out this week and said, I don't care what they calling. I don't care how they say this. I gotta adjust to the game. I don't care on what planet, even if he's lying. That's what you say. I don't care what you feel in the background. Michael Jordan mastered that. Your man LeBron did not. He is a jerk.
Fabian, you're the same guy who said Jalen Brunson stopped whining and crying and complaining.
And he did that.
Oh, because he listened to you. That's why he listened to you.
Well, of course.
He
watches the Knicks Rehab.
He listened to you.
Hold on, not listening to me. He listens to us. Knicks Rehab. Of course, Jalen Brunson came to the realization because he's a winner.
Right.
Let's not play these games, man. No, we have not had a winner in New York City in quite some time. No, we have not had that. We may have never had that in my lifetime. We have never had, on the basketball side, a leader like Jalen Brunson in my lifetime. Patrick Ewing was not this kind of leader. 1,000%. Charles Oakley is dismissing Patrick Ewing.
No, Charles Oakley is dismissing Patrick Ewing 30 years later.
No, he's not. No, he's not. Flea. You got to stop it. No, he didn't.
Stop.
In real time, please. Listen.
Because it's a talking head society now. Everybody wants to run their mouth in today's world. Everybody got something to say today, right? Because there's a microphone, there's cameras everywhere nowadays, 24 hours social media cycle. So motherfuckers got something to say all the time now.
No.
Oakley was not talking like that 30 years ago.
No, Flea.
Stop that.
Listen.
Patrick Ewing was a hell of a leader.
I was the only one defending Patrick Ewing in the last 5 years on Twitter that I can recall. Because they made him seem like he was
there to defend him for?
The fact that the years after he retired, we compared him to Mike and Akeem Olajuwon and all these other guys, and he fell short in everybody's mind. Him and David Robinson in the same boat.
No.
Hold on. Wait, listen.
For an era where big men were the team, where the team was built around the big man, the engine was the big, minus Michael Jordan, there's levels, there's tiers. And Dream and Admiral are on a tier above Patrick. They just are.
A dingy V-neck is crazy. And I try to order my, and the best, I'm not even gonna say, I gotta say it. The best V-necks is Calvin Klein.
No question. No, because after the first wash, it's nasty.
No, it's not.
After the first wash, it's nasty. You had one of them shits on a couple weeks ago.
No, I did not.
You had one of them shits on a couple weeks ago.
I didn't. I did not. Patrick Ewing wasn't a leader at Georgetown, let alone the Knicks, according to Fish. And that part I learned from you guys. There is no way possible. Shout out to Rick Brunson once again.
What's leadership? Let's talk about that for about 5 minutes. What's leadership?
Leadership is total accountability. Leadership is what your man LeBron did not display this week.
What is leadership? I don't stop talking to me about what is leadership.
Your man LeBron says I could have played 10 times better, and then includes why his teammates sucked. You don't do that. Leadership is accountability, having vision. It's selflessness, motivating your people, inspiring your people. That's what it's about, especially on a basketball team. Jalen Brunson, this has nothing to do with, of course, you can lead on the court. That's a different level. Dirk Nowitzki was a leader on the court. He's a premier player. There's nothing you could do about him. But the intangibles, that wasn't Dirk. They needed Jason Kidd there. They needed Jason Terry there. They needed Tyson Chandler there. They needed
it's called a basketball team. But go ahead.
Right. No, wait a minute, though. Because again, and nobody wants to hear me say this, or nobody wants to even, people my age with the gray, anybody with grays in their hairs, they never say this. But I always say this, and somehow it gets overlooked. Michael Jordan ruined that part. This is a team game.
Ruined what part?
The fact that it's a team game, and they made it seem like it was just him winning. No, it wasn't. Without Pippen, you do not win. Without Jerry Krause, you do not win.
I don't think that could be argued.
It's argued amongst Jordan stans. That's the reason why LeBron stans are going crazy. Hold up, why you keep? The point is,
I asked you what leadership is.
Exactly.
That was my question.
Exactly.
When you're ready for me to answer, you let me know.
Oh, this guy is insane. He asks a question, and if I answer it the way he doesn't want to, he goes, "Yo, listen, I got this." Hold on, Fabian on that clear water is a different level,
gangster. Different gangster. I love
is
him.
it?
We need him every day.
Don't say that. Don't say
need
that.
him every day.
Don't say that. That's very that's real rehab. That's real rehab. Hold on, that's real rehab is crazy. So
I'm gonna have the 12 steps posted. I'm gonna have the 12 step posted behind me. Stop playing with me.
You're not ready for us.
12 steps posted.
You're not ready for us, bro. We are really the realest.
Yes, we are.
No. Hold on a second. You might be right. The Clearwater Fabian is a different level.
Different bag.
They're not. No, this is the real bag.
Yeah, I like this bag though. Stay right here.
Stay right here. Wait, I'm a wrestler at heart. At heart, I'm a wrestler.
I know you are.
At heart, I'm Ric
Macho
Flair.
Man Randy Savage. I know you.
Yo, this man knows me. The Rock.
Come on.
The Rock is underrated, overrated at any given time. The Rock is amazing.
Early Rock.
What you mean early Rock? Early Rock was trash.
Early Rock.
Early Rocky Maivia was trash.
No, not that Rock.
That's early Rock.
Not that Rock.
Stop playing with me. Don't listen. You getting into if we're getting into a pre-2004 wrestling bag, don't do it to yourself. Rocky Maivia was garbage.
That's my bag though. Pre-2004, but he wasn't Rocky Maivia pre-2004 because from 98 to like 01, him and
the
Stone,
best wrestler of all time.
Yeah, him and Stone Cold was getting busy.
Stone Cold. Nobody is Stone Cold at his peak. How about that?
We getting off
Stop.
topic.
No. Please.
The people didn't come here to talk about wrestling.
Listen, shout out to Robin Lundberg. Was it Robert Lundberg? Yeah, Robert Lundberg. I remember you, Robin. You were on Max Kellerman as like a lackey, a sidekick, bro. And now you want to do your thing by yourself. You built up your YouTube channel and all that.
Big shout out to Robin Lundberg. I was working nights at the post office back in 2013. Robin would take my call at 3-4 o'clock in the morning every day. It's Colin from Queens. I got something to say. And we would talk Knicks. Robin Lundberg always. We appreciate you, big dog.
Fish says I'm 5 glasses behind El Padrino Blanco, and it's 80s. 86? Nah, come on. What you mean? Wait. You mean it's 86 degrees. I thought you were drinking some 86 Padrino. Listen, man. The one thing we got to get into this because we going crazy right now. I think the Knicks are playing and Fish is trying to keep us. Sacramento's killing us right now. My controls over there is on the other side. I don't want to leave the camera right now until Flea comes back and then I can go off the camera, do all that. But there is nobody. Listen, I gotta keep it 1,000 with you. This is clear water.
That's a whole cup of clear water?
No, that's not a whole cup of clear water. Chill out. Jesus Christ.
I was about to call your wife by her first name. Like, yo,
hey,
get this man.
I mean, you could do that.
I wouldn't do that. But
I mean, you could. 46-29 Sacramento. Let's get into this, bro, real quick.
Put a fork in our season. I don't even want to make the playoffs.
Nah, come on, bro.
What we building on? I'm emotional right now. I'm sorry.
Get emotional. Get emotional. Let it out, please. Let it out.
I'm emotional right now.
You gotta rope a dope you. If you look up the Fabian strategy, yo, people ain't even ready for me. But go ahead. You go ahead. What are you feeling, Flea?
No, I gotta be honest with the people, man. Like, yes, everything that I said at the beginning of the show, I feel that way. But I would be being dishonest if y'all know Flea. There's emotion that is tied to me. And the emotional side is I'm dying inside for Jalen Brunson. I'm dying inside for Josh Hart, Tibbs, DiVincenzo, Isaiah Hartenstein, all of these guys that really stepped up. Because Brunson played out of his mind this year. But the other ancillary pieces really, really stepped up. Like, immensely talented, and it's gonna pay dividends for what role they play next season, right? When we go into next season, and we know what Josh Hart is capable of. We've unlocked Deuce McBride. DiVincenzo has more confidence in himself being a three-point shooter. Mitchell Robinson will be fully healthy next season. Isaiah Hartenstein has been unlocked. We've unlocked so much stuff because of the injuries. And now we go into the summer. Julius going through surgery, going through rehab, has to get healthy. By October, I would imagine he's healthy, right? Now, Mitchell Robinson gets a whole summer to get fully healthy, get back a rhythm. I feel like he's a little heavy right now. I might be the only one, but I feel like he's a little heavy. He could shed a couple, right? Over the summer, he'll be able to do that, right? So there's a good thing that goes with what we've done this season. Again, I'm always going to say we overachieved because we could have bottomed out with the way the injury bug hit us, but we didn't. And that's a testament to coaching. That's a testament to Jalen Brunson. That's a testament to, the guys on our bench that really stepped up. But, this is a good and a bad thing for us, man. Like, now guys know exactly what their role is. So when we go into training camp next year, we're going to be a well-oiled machine. We'll just add little pieces if we need to, right? We got to make a decision. Go to hell, Fish. Go to hell, Fish. Yo, Fish, that was Nick Van Exel on the cover of that one. Somebody fact check that for me. 96 NBA Live 96. That's Nick Van Exel. I'm almost sure.
No way.
Might be wrong.
I stopped playing NBA Live. Well, from 96 to 90, like 2003, 2002.
I didn't start playing 2K until.
96 is exactly Orlando Magic. You crazy?
Oh, 96 Penny?
No, that's not Penny. They didn't put Penny on there. That's that might be.
What that? D Scott?
Wait,
96 Shaq?
Can you see this? Oh, no,
I cannot. Who is that?
Hold on, my bad. NBA Live.
Well, 96 NBA Live, I played with Van Exel. Let me just say that.
That's this one.
Let me see.
That's like Nick. It looks like. Who is that? What were they thinking?
They butchered whoever that was, right? Shout out to the 1996 graphics. Who is it?
Yeah,
Let me see.
but why even? That was nuts. NBA Live 96. Because NBA Live 95, I smoked everybody on there. You don't even know the FLOG code on there. We could play golf on NBA Live 95. Y'all ain't ready for me.
Oh,
You
that's
crazy?
fire. Wait,
Yes.
blow that up. Blow that up.
Oh, this is Shaq.
That's Shaq. That's the
Oh,
daddy.
okay.
Okay, Shaq was on 96. Okay.
Did they have the fake Jordan on that one? 97. I stopped playing that after 95. I was the man.
I feel like
was the man.
90. I feel like when he came back is when they 96, 97.
Yeah, it was trash.
When he had the 23, but no name on the back. You had
And
the ball,
Barkley.
and he had the baldy, so you knew it was him.
It was number 99 or something like
99,
that.
here we go. But no, he was a 99 overall.
Yeah, no, he was also like number 99. And Barkley wasn't in the game either. He wasn't in 95 either. Barkley, he hasn't changed the game yet. That's how you know. Listen, Barkley got, he's the GOAT in terms of like inside the NBA. How can I explain this? Barkley's like Snoop Dogg, Doggy Style, Chronic era Snoop Dogg, where he needs Dr. Dre to be Charles Barkley. Charles Barkley needs inside the NBA to be Charles Barkley because inside the NBA, I have no interest in him. Zero. And he's
segueing into politics, and people
trash.
You may think it's trash. I'm not very interested, but there is a fan base that wants to see. It just is. They want to see Barkley talk that shit. So we shall see.
I tried to eliminate your echo on StreamYard. Step your fucking game up, bro. How about that? Oh, reduce background. I'm sorry. Maybe it's my fault.
Clear water.
Yeah. Barkley was roster power 499. Yeah, and Barkley was on NBA Live 95. He was on the Phoenix team. That Bulls team was dope. My team was Golden State on NBA Live 95. Holla at me.
You look like Felton Spencer.
No,
You had nothing for me with that one because you used to throw the ball down to Felton Spencer for dunks. If you was playing for Golden State in Live 95 or whatever, your big was Felton Spencer. I promise you.
Felton Spencer ain't never touched a rock on offense in NBA Live 95. Straight Billy Owens, Tim Hardaway,
B.O.
Chris Webber, Chris Mullin, Mitch Richmond. You crazy?
B.O.
And if you played the Atlanta Hawks, you had the fake Michael Jordan and Mookie Blaylock. Stop playing with me. Mutombo was there. It was crazy.
Mookie could never. Big shout out to Steve Smith. Smitty.
He wasn't in Miami then.
By the late 90s, Smitty.
Oh, you said Atlanta.
Yeah, by the late 90s, Smitty was in Atlanta.
Late 90s? I thought he got drafted by Atlanta.
No, he got drafted by Miami.
That's crazy.
Miami drafted Glenn Rice and Steve Smith and got rid of both of them.
Okay. So listen, man. Let's get into it.
I got a question. I got another question.
Hold on. Fabian was playing Live 95 on the console from Blockbuster in the briefcase.
In the briefcase.
Yo.
Damn, you had to rent the whole joint too?
I didn't know. I got Sega Genesis for my birthday. So by NBA, I got NBA Live 95. That's the only thing I ever got in my life that was like up to date in my life as a kid. NBA Live 95 and Sega Genesis. And I would destroy anybody. With no fouls on, I would destroy you. Arcade
fouls
mode.
On. Look how son was playing. No fouls.
No, wait. Hold on. I played arcade mode, rock you, boom. Then I would play regular mode. Or you want to jump in the passing lane, steal every fucking pass. Stop playing with me. Yo, Flea, I was ill.
You was like that?
No, I was NBA Live 95. I told you there was a golf mode. You could play golf on NBA Live. Stop playing with me.
Oh
Flog.
man.
FLOG. Stop playing with me, dog. Play with me. I'm not just when it's things that I know.
What additions are we making to this roster this summer?
Hold on, come on, Flea. Why are you jumping? Why you acting like you on that clear water? Let's stick to this.
I just finished. I just finished breaking down film. You know what I'm saying? You heard what Fish said. I just finished breaking down film. I just chopped up a couple videos. You know what I mean? Video guy, video coordinator.
We gave Julius Randle his props. That's why That's why this hurts more than anything. Forget about the production. For you guys, it's production. For you guys that don't watch the Knicks, for anyone, let's just be a fan. If I don't watch the Sacramento Kings day in, day out, like I used to, because we could have drafted Halliburton and I felt a certain way, so I would watch more Kings games, and I'm like, yo, this guy's amazing. What the hell are you people talking about? The usual, the casual NBA guy, even if you're a super diehard NBA guy, it's tough to keep up with any team day in, day out. When it comes to the Knicks, if you follow the Knicks day in, day out, you know Julius Randle. I ain't gave you left this team. You talking about before this season? Get out of here. You talking about? You ain't watched no tape. You ain't really take the game seriously like this. And this season, he graduated. Let's talk. Come on, man. We gave you your props, gave you your flowers, but we got to keep it 1,000,000. Forget 1,000, forget 100. We got to keep it 1,000,000.
Got to.
OG Anunoby is the reason why we feel like we're in championship contention. And it's me and Flea on the screen. The reason why I feel like we're in not first round, not second round, not third round. We're in championship contention because of OG Anunoby. He unlocks both sides of the court. Both sides, not one side, both sides of the court. And I would love to get into with our boy, the internet doctor himself. I'm not going to say the Q word. Don't do that, Flea, because he's the guy. He held us down today. He called out Ian Begley and all these fake reporters. Yo, why are you acting like the shoulder injury is this? He's saying exactly what you said, Flea. I'm a doctor. Why didn't you
I
come
don't know
to
shit,
me?
but I know that a shoulder injury where you have to raise your arms at a sport that you have to go hands above your head. Like, listen, man, that's not gonna feel better after 30 days if you separated it. It's just not.
And he's saying even if Julius Randle had the surgery back then, he would not be back now.
No.
He would not be back for the playoffs.
Hell no.
So this is the same guy who's about to give us an update or he's expressing what he feels right now about what he's getting from the Knicks staff and the OG Anunoby injury.
We're going to see Anunoby successfully come back for a prolonged period of time here this season. I think we'll see him try to come back, but I really worry that he's going to have some re-aggravation. He's going to have some flare up in pain. When you're trying to manage tendonitis, tendinopathy anywhere in the body, it's not something hard and fast that you have to sit out for. It's often a load management, pain tolerance type of question. And so if all it took was those few games back, reaching in for a steal to re-aggravate it to this extent where he's now missed, I believe, even more than a week, I worry that it's so sensitive to getting flared up again that when he does try to come back, he's going to just re-irritate this. So I am not all that optimistic that we're going to see Anunoby come back within the next week and then remain back in the lineup on a consistent basis. I think it's probably going to be another week or so. We probably see him come back for a few games, maybe need to rest again. And it's going to be this tightrope balance of how much that tendon gets irritated until we can get to the offseason and do hopefully some more type of definitive treatment. You guys aren't the only ones that are really confused and just kind of baffled by all this. It would be nice to get some sense of location some clarity on that surgery. Was it a bone spur? Was it a tendon spur? Was it something in the joint? What was actually done? There's a lot of unknowns here, but how quickly things got irritated and he had to sit out makes me just feel like he's probably going to continue to have some inflammation, some irritation in this tendon. And then depending on how sensitive he is to that discomfort, to that pain level and how bad it is, we're probably going to see him miss some more time if he does make it back. Just
let's take it from there.
I like honesty, bro. You know how I am, Fabe. You know how I am. I'm as big of a Knick fan as you. I would even try to call myself a bigger Knick fan, you know, and not trying to outdo you, you know what I'm saying? But like, I love the Knicks just as much as you do. But hold
on. That was some real New York shit right there.
Right. Like, come on. Like, but I love honesty, bro. I love transparency. I love when okay. So Val and Juju about to have another sibling on the way. Copy that. Copy that.
Go.
Oh, it's lit. It's party time. Why y'all ain't invite me to the party?
Why you stop talking?
You're being served limes because I have to watch you be served limes. This is ill. Like, what do you mean? Keep talking. You're being served clear water and limes on live. This is good stuff. Like, what are we talking about? Keep talking. Okay. It's enough now. It's enough. Another one.
Listen, all this tells me is that you said it earlier. Remember, I tried that. Yo, I'm gonna be on all night. I'll be on here 1 a.m. You said, and you heard something in the background. You went, "No, you not."
No,
This is confirmation. 2 lives. I gotta get ready. And
I gotta get ready. He said, I gotta get. I ain't never heard a nigga say that. That's Where did they do that at? He said, I gotta get ready. That's old nigga shit.
Hold on.
Excuse me, y'all. I'm sorry for cursing. That's old nigga shit. I'm telling you now. He said, I gotta get ready. Who says that? I love it. I love it, bro. I love it. Knicks Rehab, y'all.
I've been saying that forever, so I guess I've been old for a long time, man.
Nah, that's great stuff, man. That's great stuff. He said, I gotta get ready. Fish, what we think about that, Fish? Fish, you see, I ain't gonna lie. I'm running through this hotel looking at it. I know. Fish lit. Fish lit.
So the doctor broke down everything about OG Anunoby's injury, where it's like, I'm a fan.
For the record, you've been saying the same thing. The reservations that you've had are similar to what Dr. Quack just said. Very similar.
We cannot call him doctor. That's disrespectful at this point because
it's jokes. He seems like a very credible doctor. We love him. I want to know his name.
Dr. Quack is crazy.
It's crazy. What is his name? Because
think about this. I never even thought about this till right now in this moment. A quack? Quack is what ducks do. Quack, 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 quack. He's just talking. He ain't just talking. He's listening to what the Knicks are telling him, and he's saying, how you calling a tennis elbow if the surgery was at the point and tennis elbows over here on this side of the forearm? Golf elbows on the other side of the forearm. Golf elbows when you pull. Tennis elbows when you, or the opposite, whatever it is. And then he's the medical guy telling you this. I knew this before he said that. But he confirmed it. I go, okay, what's going on here? And I played this earlier, but I gotta play it again. And you echoed it in the group chat earlier. But
second year grad assistant video guy is insane. Nah, that's insane. Because it's so spot on. The skinny tie with the wide neck. Yo, that's insane. That's insane. Big shout out to Fish.
I'll take it personal.
You know, we have to approach it. You know, that those guys, you know, aren't coming back, and then obviously we'll be pleasantly surprised if they come back. So, you know, I'm not in those medical conversations or anything like that, so I don't know, you know, but you know, we gotta approach it every game and the end of the season that, you know, those guys aren't coming back, and if they do, be pleasantly surprised.
I think so.
He looks tired. He looks worn out. He still looks locked in, though. I will say that. There's a guy that shows up every night, brings his lunch pail, ready to rock. But he looks tired. He looks exhausted.
But he told us about this. That was March 31st, so that was less than 7 days ago, 8 days ago, less than a week ago. And he just, the worst fear is that OG and Randle are out because of the contribution that Randle provides. We spoke about his turnaround already, but let's be 1,000% clear about this. If I haven't been clear enough about it, OG Anunoby and Jalen Brunson are the reason for any championship hopes. I don't care what you people are talking about. I don't care if you play ball. I don't care what your level of expertise is, what you think you know, what you don't think you know, who you with, who you not with, none of that. OG Anunoby and Jalen Brunson, that combination for me is what gave me all ball in the building. OG Anunoby and Jalen Brunson are the reason why I think we can beat any team on the planet. So when the doctor comes out here and goes, hey, fans, Knicks fans, what you guys are feeling about OG Anunoby, I don't understand it either. That scares me because God bless Julius Randle, his family, himself. The injury is crazy. He's not what gave me championship hopes. In my opinion, he's a second option at best. He's a third option. OG Anunoby on defense turns everything around. He's a defensive player of the year candidate, liable person to win it when he's healthy. If he doesn't make it back, I might not come on camera. That's crazy. Like OG Anunoby is he's on offense. Whatever your Joker is on on offense, OG Anunoby is on defense. He's insane. He guards the Joker. He guards Giannis. He guarded Embiid. Let's stop playing these games, man. Like, that's the guy. Well, however everybody thinks we feeling about Julius Randle injury, that's how I'm feeling about OG Anunoby if he can't come back. So when they play these games with us about like, yo, it's tennis elbow, it's this, is that, bro, now we got to be clear about it. Is our second or first best player, because we love to use first, second, third option. That's talking about offense. Me, I love defense. That's when you have a defender that can change the game, alter the outcome of any single game. When you have that guy, I'll take him over your best offensive player, over your Michael Jordan, whoever it is.
The
he
type of
everything.
Fabian, all right. The type of team that we have, we need both. Okay, you want to measure the two? That's fine. We could do that. But the team that we have, the Knicks, we can't do one or the other. I saw what we looked like when, like I said, going back to January, OG, you remember January, that 16-game stretch, 14-2, only lost 2 games. We just bring OG in, right? And now, like, we're just this completely different team. So we need everything. We need everything. We were able to overcome a lot of injuries this year. But like I said, let's be honest with ourselves. If we go into the postseason with the current team that we have now, how much confidence do you have that we could even get out the first round, let alone get to a conference finals or finals?
Well,
like I told you, I think we would have trouble with Orlando currently. Today, playoffs started today. We would have I'm not going to say we win in that series outright. That's a series. So again,
yeah.
I just, I'm gonna pass it to my OG. We happy to see you, my brother.
Always happy to see y'all. You already know.
Get in your bag, man. What are you feeling about the Randle injury? What are your thoughts about us going forward? And your final thought, let me know what needs to happen this summer for us to go into next season. Because at this point, we got to start thinking about next season.
So first and foremost, big shout out to my brothers, Knicks Rehab, me in the building. Miss y'all, Flea, Fabian.
My brother.
I'm gonna say some things that's gonna shock some people, right? But first, let me respond to what you said. In the first round, who we have currently right now, if we don't have OG or Randle, which we know we're not gonna have Randle, we're not getting out the first round. I don't care who we play, whether it's Orlando, Indiana, Miami, it doesn't matter. We're not getting out the first round. Cleveland, we're not. Let's just, me. I'm. Somebody told me that they think I'm one of the biggest Knicks fans ever, but I know we try to entertain and be funny, but now we swimming in deep waters. We got to be realistic. It's no funny games no more. We got injured at the wrong time, right? So just to respond to what you said, no matter who we play, we getting out the first round. I just want to see us be competitive. And I just pray and hope the sports fans, the sports world, give us the same respect they give any other team who's injured prone.
They don't want to, OG.
Right?
They don't want to with us. So this is just an opportunity to pop shit.
Yeah,
again.
to kick our back and pull. So
right,
that's a whole other story. Now, what I think we should do moving forward, this is gonna hurt. If we get from the doctor that next season, OG, whatever it is going on with his elbow, is fully healthy, I'm trying to go for a big trade. I'm putting Randle in the trade. We got picks. Burks, Bog, they not producing how I thought they would. It's hard to watch Burks and Bog right now. Burks on offense, I thought he was a good defender, and then Bogdanovich on defense. Lord have mercy. I don't think he can stop me, and I'm short and overweight. Yeah, it's
lost.
So for me, we have that. We have a plethora of picks. I think we go for a big dog. That's what I would do for the summer. I think it's now or never. Yeah, I like our team constructed how it is, but with Randle with this shoulder, I think now is the time we go for it. Like I told you, I think in 3 years we'll win a chip. But if we don't go for that big move, but this is only if OG is fully healthy, because to me, he's the key. As much as I love Brunson, I love Randle, OG is the key.
I think we all feel that way.
Right.
Hold on a second. Do we? I don't think everybody feels that way, bro. Somehow they feel like Julius Randle is the be all end all with this news today.
No, you know what?
But
hold
it's
on,
just
y'all know what it is. You know what it is. I'm sorry, cut off here. You know what it is. You got to remember, Julius Randle. He grew with us. So that's what it is. But basketball minds, like if we're gonna be serious for a moment, it's nowhere in the world you can tell me. I don't care if Randle or Brunson is the best player. The most important player is OG. It's not even close.
See, now hold on. It's Brunson and OG. Because Brunson can't do what OG does on defense. And OG is on defense maybe more important than what Brunson is leadership-wise, everything on offense. My point is that nobody's saying that. Everybody's saying the opposite, that Randle is the be-all. We weren't looking. No. I want to know what the OG news is.
Brother, don't y'all understand? People still don't know how good OG is. All these basketball minds and people that played at this level, that's why they saying that, Flea and Fabe. They still don't understand how good OG is. Remember, they didn't watch him in Toronto. Remember, y'all was telling me the other kid was better. Remember, Flea? A lot of people were saying, and I'm telling y'all, he's not better than OG. Look at the effect he has. People still right now don't understand how good OG is. That's why they stuck on Randle. I have no problem with that. I'm just saying right now, and listen, y'all see what I put in my story earlier. Y'all seen what Doc Rivers said?
In regards to what? He's only mad. He's the only one upset. Nobody else is upset.
Listen, if I'm Giannis, if I'm Dame Lillard, I'm going up to upper management right now. If y'all keep Doc Rivers next season, get me out of here. And I'm going to tell you a perfect spot for them to come to. Oh, Lord have mercy. Listen, Flea, Fabian, I'm going to let y'all go. It's going to be a lot of movement. Listen, bro.
Wait. Yeah, but hold on a second. Oh, well.
Yeah, let's go.
I don't.
Yeah.
Wait, no, Flea, hold on a second, Flea. He said they. What you mean they? The only one I want from the people you just mentioned is Giannis.
Okay.
Keep Dame as what do we need Dame for?
Listen, bro. That could be a whole nother discussion.
I don't know. I'm just saying, but you gotta answer that. Dame, we cannot have Dame here. It doesn't make any sense.
Okay, listen, no problem. I'm just throwing out names that I'm saying there's going to be players like Giannis and Dame. I'm pretty sure there's going to be players like Devin Booker right now. You can't tell me our guy in Brooklyn is not fed up. Bridges. It's no way in the world you can't tell me them guys is behind the scenes going, yo, bro, get me out of here.
Shout out to Carmelo. He's in a Corona commercial. You crazy?
So Flea
chopping it with Eli.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Y'all see at the game today, look, the Knicks is doing right. Ever since we said, remember, we was like, yo, they need to bring Patrick. Y'all see Marbury in the building today.
Patrick was there the other night, a couple nights ago.
So
I think that's the World Wide West. Leon Rose like, yo, Dolan, get out of here. Like, we got this.
Yeah, it just makes sense.
And we hardly ever see Steph in the States. Forget New York City, in the States.
Exactly.
Right?
At a Knicks game?
At a Knicks game?
Front and center?
Right.
Not for nothing, but let's be clear. For anybody who doesn't understand, Stephon Marbury means a lot to us. Regardless of how you think he felt or how he went wherever in his career. For us, that's homegrown. That's the kid. He's a Knick fan that became an NBA player, could have been the best point guard ever, top 5 point guard ever. And that means a lot to us to see him on there. We know what happened with his Knick tenure and all that, but that's Steph.
Yes. That means everything.
Steph, man. But to your point, AllBall, OG Anunoby is the ingredient to the championship. He's the one that creates the kind of swings in the game that's just different. If he has to rest for another month, you give him another 2 months. If we have to weather the first round, second round, whatever it is, whatever the timetable is, that's how I feel.
Weather with this squad?
Yeah, we have to be Fabian. Yeah, we have to be realistic.
Wait, hold on. But this
hold
on. This is my realistic standpoint. If he cannot make it back before that, what are we talking about?
Bro, if he's not fully healthy, don't bring him back. I don't want him to come back for 2-3 games and then re-injure. Bro, look.
We're saying the same thing, bro. If he can't weather him for as long as possible. If he can make it back by the second round, and we're trying, imagine if we play in Orlando or Cleveland the first round, whatever it is, 7 games, 6, 7 games. He comes back for game 6, game 7. This is what I told you, Flea. I asked you this last week. It's funny you say this. Now it's funny because now they're reporting he's gonna get $150 minimum, $150 for 3-4 years. Crazy.
Philly could give him more. Philly could give him more. If Philly offers him more, you think he's gonna stay with the Knicks?
Flea, nobody could give him more. Let's start there. Number 1. Number 2, if he comes back for game 6, game 7, round 1, we clean somebody up. Round number 2, if OG is there, it's over. I don't know what you people are talking about. Let's stop the shenanigans. Cut it out. If OG Anunoby is in there on that court, the entire league is scared to death. And if they don't know it, they will understand it. We watch ball, bro. We're grown men.
Do we?
I'm not. Listen, bro. I'm not. You're not talking to a 13-year-old kid. Knock it off. You're talking to a 41-year-old man
who's had a couple cups of clear water, who's had a couple cups of clear water, and wants to act like he's normal right now. This is a different bag.
I told y'all what I call y'all. Look, Ralph Cramden and Ed Norton going at it.
Cut it out.
Yo, Flea. Let's get this clear so the audience understands. This is the bag. This is the bag.
Yes.
So if OG Anunoby comes back, you're talking about a balance on defense. It just kills everything. You're talking about a defensive player of the year candidate who opens things up on the offensive end, whatever it is. They don't understand until they get it.
Can I ask y'all a question? Can I throw a?
Please ask a question because this.
I'm gonna throw a trade. I'm gonna throw a trade proposal out there and let me see what y'all feel about it.
My brother, look at him. Put them glasses on. Put your glasses back on.
I'm the only. Hey, watch your fucking mouth.
Skip.
This ain't no Skip. Watch your mouth.
Put your glasses back on.
Yo,
With me.
What he
Now
say?
they come off. Now they come off.
On.
Skip, we don't play that game. We don't play that game.
OG.
Listen.
He looked at him. He said,
Put your glasses back on.
glasses back on.
Yo, hold on, wait. Yo, ball. That's the wildest. That's Shannon Sharp thinks. Shannon, not for nothing.
What?
You gotta get your name back because of that.
Yo,
that was crazy. That's the craziest thing. Nobody's saying this. You the biggest thing in sports, reporters, history, media history. Nobody's saying this to you, bro. Forget about them calling you Zesty and all that.
That's just
you gotta get your name back for that. That was insane.
But OG, he grabbed it and slid the glasses back on.
Exactly. Listen. Let me ask y'all a question. You sit across skipping that contract is a couple $1 million. You might put your glasses back on too.
No,
you know how. Hold on. You know how he's winning right now. You know how he cursing Skip out right now with Club Shay Shay. Do you see the ratings for? Listen, they already trying to brand broad them Pauls. You see what they about to try to do with Paul Pierce? He ain't even say nothing wrong.
What they did to Paul Pierce?
He getting a lot of flack for saying that Caitlin Clark beat LSU. He said this is what he said on the show. He said, "Listen, I watched a white girl from Iowa beat a whole bunch of black girls. I respect her for that." He it wasn't like she beat a whole bunch of white girls.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah. That I think there's a method to Skip's madness. He brought Paul Pierce up there because Paul's gonna say whatever.
But what do you think about that? What Paul Pierce said? That's alien like.
No,
I think that's stupid. But go ahead.
But it's the same.
It's basketball. Right.
It's the they trying to listen. They don't like Paul Pierce, so they're gonna try to condemn him for whatever. That's the same thing with the Larry Bird thing back in the days.
Oh, with Zeke and
Rob.
Thank
you.
No,
talk about it.
Flea, how many black players talked about Larry Bird in that type of light? Like, man, we hearing his name. Man, it's a white dude. Mm-hmm. It's basketball. So I understand what Paul Pierce said. I give y'all no BS. I give y'all a quick story. Played ball when I was young. Played with a lot of great players. We thought we was the shit. We went to a tournament upstate. We played against a team. They had a little white kid on the layup line, left-handed, regular. You know us, we cocky young black kids, and we gonna blow them out. Shorty had 60 on us.
Hey, you're in here.
Don, what up?
Don, what up, baby?
So of course, what Paul Pierce said is it's sports. That's how we all think. So just my opinion with the Shannon Sharp thing, I just think how he's kicking, skipping the what is, look at the success. And when you turn on Undisputed, Paul Pierce, which I love, but Keyshawn Johnson, Skip Bayless, I'm being honest, bro. That shit looks horrific on camera. Lord have mercy.
It ain't it.
Yeah, Shannon Sharp won that round. Round one, Shannon Sharp. It might be a knockout.
But put your glasses back on.
Exactly. That's round. This is round number 2 or 3, bro. Round one was Skip Bayless.
Put your glasses back on.
Hold on. No, he has not gotten his name back from that. There is no getting your name back from that.
You bugging, bro.
You bugging. Yeah,
you bugging, man.
No, I'm not. Listen. He has to. This is why
he's sitting down with Glorilla.
Okay.
Like, this nigga don't care about none of that.
For me personally, I ain't talking about. You supposed to clean him up because you were Shannon Sharp, Club Shay to begin with.
What do you think he's doing, bro? Skip is clean up, bro. It's over.
But my thing is, you were that anyway. You were already that. Why are you letting him talk to you like you're not Shannon Sharp? I'm talking about our era. It was Shannon. What? You cannot let him talk to you like that.
I bet you Fox.
Hold on.
I bet.
How is he doing all this right now? And he had all this in the bag. What, you didn't believe in yourself like that? Nah, there's no. I'm sorry. Put your glasses back on. Hold on. Put your glasses back on is still the wildest moment in sports media in the last 10 years.
Nah. That
it was funny. It was funny.
To me, it was worse things said on that joint than that, to be honest with you. I mean, we could have that for another live, but when Shannon Sharp told him, I ain't chopped liver, I'm a Hall of Famer, 3 Super Bowls, and your man said so. To me, that's even worse. You tell me I'm jealous of another player, and I got some great accolades. So, yeah, I think the glass.
He didn't roast him. And he's supposed to go, yo, bro, what are you talking about?
You can't roast him. Y'all see skipping the gym?
No. Exactly.
Exactly.
Exactly. If Tom Brady walked in that studio at that moment, Shannon's supposed to say, yo, check this out. If Tom Brady walked in here right now, you think he's excited to meet you or me? What you talking about? I'm Shannon Sharp.
Yo,
he was supposed to roast him.
Hartenstein be getting me tight sometimes, man.
But that was a foul. That was a foul.
And then you get a fucking 3-point shot because he don't go up strong. That's why.
That's not his game, bro. He's not. Listen,
ain't gotta be your game, man. You 7 foot. It's a smaller guy. You go up strong.
That's not who he is.
Damn, man. I'm sorry. Y'all know I get started, man. Another
foul. That's another foul. What the hell?
Lord have mercy.
He
just got fouled on the 3-point shot. Y'all saw that?
Yeah, I just called. Yeah. Look. No. All right. Look. Okay. Now they get a charge.
Okay, they get a charge back.
Don, what up, Don?
So just to catch you guys up, we were talking about the importance of OG Anunoby and how, to be honest, for me and AllBall apparently, that's the X factor. Julius Randle is a third option at best. OG Anunoby is the guy
you need a third option. Stop poo-pooing. My problem is you continuously try to poo-poo Julius Randle. Like, okay, he's hurt now. Yeah, get the fuck on. We need him.
You playing these games. Is Julius Randle as important as OG Anunoby right now?
That's not the point. The point is we're not championship contenders without Julius. Stop.
Okay.
Hold on.
I love it.
Wait.
That's where we disagree.
Wait a minute. Sip that cup and be quiet for a second. You just sat here and tried to tell us that if we miraculously win a first-round series or get into a dogfight series, game 6 or game 7, you would look to bring back OG and he's some saving grace. That's not the case. We are not making a finals run. We are not making any deep playoff runs minus Julius Randle and OG Anunoby. Please understand that, Fabian. Stop this shit. We are not. It's not happening.
Fabian, you think without Randle and with OG, how we are constructed right now, we can get to the championship?
Yes.
Yo, I want to hang out.
Listen, man, you got to commend him, man. Listen, he been saying this all season. So I'm listening. He was right about RJ Barrett. So, I mean, listen, man.
Right about what?
What was I wrong about?
What was you right about? I didn't say he was wrong. What was you right about?
I said he's a third option. 6-man at best.
You keep talking about everybody so hung up on second and third option.
Because that's what they are. When you listen.
Are.
When you aren't reliable like that to be a first or second option, you don't need to be one. Your man Cat, if you want to get into that, is not a first or second option.
Fabian,
knock it off.
Julius Randle carried us to the playoffs with Alec Burks as our second best player 3 years ago.
Okay.
3 years ago. He carried us to the playoffs as a top 4 seed. And you're telling me 3 years later that, he's hurt. Oh, well, stay the fuck away. We're going to win anyway.
So we're gonna.
That's goofy.
So we're not. No, it's not goofy. It's goofy that you just overlook the fact that the Eastern Conference is not the same Eastern Conference. That's not the same Boston Celtics.
What's different about the Eastern Conference 3 years ago till now?
Nick Nurse being on the 76ers. How about that?
Man, DiVincenzo with 2 threes, we down 6. Let's go. What y'all talking about?
Stop playing around. So and Jalen Brunson on the New York Knicks. That's what's different about the Eastern Conference. OG Anunoby now on the New York Knicks. That's what's different about the Eastern Conference. Stop telling me what I'm seeing is I'm crazy for it. We were 15-1 or whatever the hell the record was when OG came to this damn
Was Randle
team.
playing? Was Randle playing?
Yes. When Randle was here,
I'm done. I don't have shit else to say about it. Because you're not about to paint no picture for the fans, for the panel, for yourself, for the people in your crib. You're not about to paint no picture and say that, oh, we're going to do this with Brunson and OG.
Okay. Now, okay. You don't even let me talk because you over here going crazy
There's
about
nothing for you to say anymore.
Of course not.
Move on.
We're actually on a live, and we're on the segment of why I'm currently disappointed and why OG Anunoby cannot make it back if he doesn't make it back. We had Julius Randle here early on in September, buying into the Brunson effect, finally, of how to be a leader and how to commit to winning, finally, in his life. Let's be clear about this. I was nice to him for an hour and a half, bro. Hour 45 minutes. Let's stop it. You were next to Mamba mentality, and finally you brought into winning. Jalen Brunson helped you learn how to win. OG Anunoby, he got it like that, bro. The New York Knicks was totally different when OG Anunoby got here than before he got here. Let's not mix this up. I don't know why I don't even know how this is a mix up. There's a difference
arguing that.
You clearly are.
No, I am not. And you are. OG, do you understand what I'm saying?
No.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Dime, do you understand what I'm saying? We can't hear you, Dime.
Well,
We can't hear you, Dime.
beyond being ridiculous.
Okay.
Hold on. You can hear me now?
It's delayed, but go ahead.
No, I'm gonna switch.
Why is the 9th assistant coach on staff getting so emotional?
That's your man.
Fish, what up, Fish?
You can't.
Fish,
How about
what
now?
up,
Better now?
Yeah, oh, that's much better, Dom. Yeah.
Okay, I took it off my car and put it on my phone. I totally agree with Flea and disagree with Fabian. And I think that it's very clear what he's saying, and you are just doing what. See, now I know I'm not crazy when we're talking on the phone and just talking about ball, and you and I are arguing for 30 minutes about something. Now I know you just do it to everyone. So, for one, I think you really underestimate how hard it is to win a ring. Like, I really think it's unbelievable to me for how much watching basketball, you underestimate how hard it is to win a ring. You're telling me that with your second scorer is who? Without Randle, DiVincenzo, OG, that's going to get to the final. You're completely underestimating these other teams in the East. Totally try to scheme out Brunson, going to make him give the ball. Like, I don't know what, and you keep talking about we weren't this before OG, we weren't that. Nobody's denying that OG changed your team. Randall's playing though in the winning streak, and you guys are singing his praises. So that's all I have.
Okay,
yeah. I mean, I like I said, Fabian, you my brother. Y'all all my brothers, but Fabian, 3-1, bro. I disagree with you. I think us without Randall and OG being kind of unhealthy in the bad play of Burks and Boggs. Listen, man, I'm being honest, bro. Listen, you know me, man. Listen, I went and spoke to the Lord today.
Sure did.
I'm lucky I made it back. Like, come on, man. Listen, bro, we not getting out. Listen, the only team I think we may have a chance. The only team we may have a chance with is Indiana. Bro, we not beating Miami. Bro, we not beating Orlando. We not beating Cleveland without Randall, without us being fully loaded, bro. I'm sorry. Especially if OG is hurt.
And that doesn't put
Dom, jump in and out because it's not breaking up. Oh,
that doesn't put emphasis on Fabe. That doesn't put emphasis on Randall being better than OG. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying currently constructed, what we have right now, how we are, how our team operates, the makeup, both are extremely important in making a run in the playoffs. This is not a 5-game stretch in January where we're like, okay, we can miss Randall for a couple games and put stop gaps and figure it out from here because we have an OG. You're talking about making a NBA Finals run right now with Jalen Brunson being your second best player and your first best player, and OG Anunoby being your second best player. With how the league is currently constructed, you're saying we have a chance right now.
What we talking about? Yes, I am, number one.
Okay. How do you justify that by yourself in the mirror? Not with us. In the mirror, in the bathroom by yourself. How do you justify that to yourself?
So let's talk about Were we talking about a championship before OG got here?
Keegan could shoot that shit, OG. He could
I
shoot
know,
that
I
shit.
know. Lord have mercy. No, Fabian, no.
Okay, that's number one. Number two, there's how many teams have a defensive player of the year candidate on their team?
He's never been a DPOY candidate ever.
I'm asking a question.
How many?
I didn't say he was. Yeah, how many teams have a player that's up for defensive player of the year candidate fully healthy?
There's
However
only
we want to
there's only
describe
three
it.
teams. There's only 3 teams every year that have a candidate.
Interesting. Interesting.
Only 3 teams every year.
Interesting. And somehow, immediately, when he got to this team, we were a championship contender by a lot of people. A lot of people. Not just me, not just Fabian going from his living room, none of that. And he was a defensive player of the year candidate. 2 things that happened out of nowhere. Nobody was talking about OG Anunoby before he got to New York City. Stop it. The only people that talked about OG Anunoby was Toronto fans. That's it.
So what?
So that's my point. Nobody knew this. It was coming by surprise or whatever it was. Nobody talked about any of these things when Julius Randle was here for the last 4 or 5 years. Nobody was talking about this before. Jalen Brunson was here for a year and a half.
And
nobody
with the collection,
I let you guys talk. I let you guys speak, bro.
Because you're about to lie to the people again.
I'm not.
Go ahead.
Dog, I'm not lying to nobody. Nobody spoke about the NBA championship, Eastern Conference Finals appearance. None of that. Jalen Brunson by himself with Julius Randle. Nobody said that. I have never heard any Knicks fans say that. At the most optimistic, they'll be like, "Yo, a couple of injuries, hold on, whatever. Knock it off."
Fabian, hold on. I can't keep letting you just get away with this. Listen,
get
bro.
away with what? Wait. No. You can't say hold on. You're gonna avoid the fact that as soon as OG got here, as a matter of fact, hold on, he came here, got injured, then he comes back. The 2 games that he plays, he goes, "Oh yeah, this is what we were talking about." That's why we're hyped up.
Fabian,
or people like me.
Nobody is arguing that.
Right, but Fabian, it's no way in the world.
How are you not arguing that?
You're arguing with yourself. All 3 of us agree.
It's no way in the world we're a championship team with just OG and Brunson, bro. Like, come on, man.
It's first of all, it's not just OG and Brunson.
You're not even making. You're not even a good argument. You just keep saying OG changed things for you. We all agree. You just keep saying he was a difference maker. We agree with you.
Right.
Or more important, even if you think he's more important than Randle.
Your service is horrible.
Even if you think he's more important than.
And I'm thinking, or I'm guessing. Remember, with Randle and OG there right now, you know, Hart, DiVincenzo, they're not going to get all these shot attempts and these looks that they're getting. I mean, like I said, us fully healthy with everybody there, I'm with y'all. Y'all already know. I think we championship contenders. I'm just being honest. But when we don't have one of them guys, and then you have the guys on the bench as far as Burks and Boggs not really giving us nothing, I'm being honest, my brother, I think this year we just got to show some fight. Like I said, get in the first round, compete. Like I said, see what happens. But it's nowhere in the world right now, if we get OG and he's healthy, we title contenders. That means we're better than Boston, Milwaukee. Hold on. Philly with Embiid back. Come on, bro. No, I can't agree with that.
Who said better? If Philly with Embiid, they're title contenders. Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay. So now the Philly are somehow title contenders with one man. He jumps on it because without him, they don't even get out of the first round.
Levels. It's levels.
Okay, that's great. Hold on.
You're talking about an MVP. It's levels.
Okay. So without Embiid, Philly is not even to get out of the first round to us. They might not even they might make it be a playing team. Okay. So at Boston, you could lose Jaylen Brown. They might still make it to the past the second round. They got enough of a team like that all around. I get all that.
Talent. The amount of talent they have.
Exactly. The amount of talent they have. Okay.
Keep going.
Okay, but they don't have an OG Anunoby. They do not have a defensive player of the year. Period. What are you people talking about? It's Anthony. Hold on. It's Anthony Davis, Rudy Gobert, and who else is in this conversation for defensive player of the year?
Wemby,
who has no team. when you have a defensive player of the year candidate, and then now all of a sudden, remember, a month ago, nobody talked about Jalen Brunson MVP in the national media. It was only the Kendrick Perkins, maybe.
Don't do that.
No, I said national media.
But he's an MVP candidate. He's the only reason he's an MVP candidate is because the team is decimated with injuries, and he shined the entire season. I promise you, he would not be getting MVP consideration if we were fully loaded, making the run that we did. Because it wouldn't. It shines. The light is illuminated way brighter. Because guess what? He's doing this with nobody next to him, and we were winning games.
Okay.
That's why it looks great.
Okay, we can agree about that, and that's cool. But at the end of the day, even if that was the case, we would argue, hold on, Jalen Brunson deserves a lot of MVP consideration since he is the leader of this team. We all know that.
And he averaging 28.
Like, that it's not. So to say what you just said is crazy. To say what you just said is nuts. Jalen Brunson is
averaging 28. He's not averaging 28 points a game with Julius Randle playing 75 games, OG Anunoby playing 75 games next to him.
I disagree, Flea. I think because right now he's at 27 and a half, something like that. So basically we say 28, but if it ain't 28, what is it, 26? I still see him averaging that because just my opinion.
25 a night, I'm fine with. I don't think he's getting close to 30 a night with another guy who, for us, was 20 and 10 in his sleep.
And he was a ball star. He's a bit of I think it's harder to get.
It's harder to do.
Look, I agree.
And to our point earlier, Randle even changed how he approached the game and was allowing the Brunson to beat him. And for me, I still think you're gonna need the 20 and 10 from Randle. You're going to need that, whether it's 20 and 10, 15 and 15. Like, you're going to need him to play big. That's what I'm saying, Fabian. I'm not saying that he's the guy that changes everything. I'm saying that the way our roster is constructed, how we play the game, one important piece changes everything for us. If Brunson goes down, it changes everything. If OG goes down, it changes everything. If Julius goes down, it changes everything. We are not immensely talented like a Boston Celtics.
And I disagree. I don't think you think Jason Tatum is an MVP, is a higher caliber MVP than Jalen Brunson is this year, and I do not agree. Just off that statement alone.
That's fine.
That's crazy to me. There's no way possible.
He's been the best player on a team that's won 60 games.
And there's no way that he dealt with as much as he didn't carry as much as Jalen Brunson this year. Period.
Fabian.
Period.
What's the difference between this year, Jalen Brunson, and Isaiah Thomas in Boston a couple years ago? What's the difference?
You gotta be kidding me.
I'm asking you a question. Don't ask me, am I kidding? I'm dead ass serious. I'm asking you a question.
And I'm answering.
Gotta be kidding.
Yeah, I'm answering. Jalen Brunson's actually dealt with adjustments, double teams. We talked about this the other day. Every single new challenge that he met, the only thing that he hasn't met is crunch time performance, and nobody's talking about that.
But Fabian, hold on a second. All right.
In terms of double teams or whatever it is, Jalen Brunson adjusted. He could not handle double teams a year ago. It was horrible. 2 months ago, it was bad against the Lakers. Horrible. Go to the basket against Anthony Davis. What were you doing, Jalen Brunson? Now, giving the ball up earlier. Remember, he still has a problem with
what is the difference between Jalen Brunson and Isaiah Thomas?
He gives the ball up earlier, bro. He's a way better off scorer than Isaiah Thomas, bro. The footwork, the post game, everything is different than him. It's not even close, to be honest.
Hold on. You saying Jalen Brunson? Let me get him correct, because you saying Jalen Brunson is a better scorer than what Isaiah Thomas?
The Boston Isaiah Thomas.
I'm talking about IT that had those 2 years where he did damn near averaged 30.
And Boston Isaiah Thomas.
And you saying that Boston Celtics Isaiah Thomas, Jalen Brunson is offensively better?
Of course.
Okay,
of course.
Okay,
he's passing, he's giving the ball up. It's not even, bro. It's not. He's not. Then we talk about leadership next. Like, all these things matter to me.
I'm just you're gonna put. And listen, for me, I'm cool, but you're gonna put people in position to start saying Jalen Brunson is overrated. Like, calm the fuck down. Excuse me, but the way you talking about him is gonna get folks to start looking at him like, whoa.
Bro, I'm not
slow
the.
down.
I'm not. It's not me out here saying he's the sixth man. He's the sixth candidate for MVP in the league. This is now in the national
And
media.
I have no arguments with being sixth.
But neither do I.
Hold on,
I don't
hold
have
on.
him. I don't have. Hold wait. I don't have necessarily top five.
Who, Brunson?
Yes, Brunson.
Hold on. So what's your top five?
The normal Joker, Giannis. Who was in there? Luka,
Giannis.
Tatum. I'm just saying this is you can't argue with what like they're gonna be the guys that get all the first place votes.
No, we understand that. I'm just asking you yours. You saying there's 5 guys right now MVP. I'm just asking.
Those are those guys: Joker,
Okay.
Giannis, Tatum,
Luka, SGA.
Right. And SGA somehow they leapfrog somehow this week. NBA.com got Luka jumping over Tatum over SGA out of nowhere. Where did that come from? Why? Because he got this guy, Derek Lively. He's the same. It's the same player from 3 months ago. The same exact player. I don't see a difference, right?
Well, I'm gonna be honest. I mean, I don't care who they jump over. Who Joker should be winning his third, which should have been really his fourth straight MVP. Like it's not. I'm being honest, bro. Y'all my brothers, man. Like I try to find reasons. I know this Knicks Rehab. Let me just rant for 30 seconds.
Nah, you good.
I try to find a reason to hate on Joker.
Can't.
He's the best. Yo, it's ridiculous, man. Like, yo, he's not even sweating. He don't love the game. He ain't taking it serious. And he's averaging damn near triple-double. Got his team in first place or second place, but they're up there. And he don't have an all-star.
I was looking good. I was looking good to the halfway mark, right? OG?
Yeah.
Like I was like, oh, they didn't do shit.
You was on point.
Bro, right after the All-Star break, it just went boom. And
Flea, think about it. He don't have an all-star. He don't have a superstar.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, he ain't got a great bench.
Mm-hmm.
He's
just a really good team. That's it.
Yo, man. So for me, I hope they don't rob him. Because remember what I said, DeMarcus Cousins was correct. And that flew over a lot of people's heads, or they didn't want to hear that. They didn't want to give him a third one because now you got to talk about him in the likes of Larry Bird and something that Jordan and LeBron and a lot of guys never did.
Didn't do.
So now just think about if you potentially could have 4 straight MVPs. Listen, bro. Listen. He's MVP to me. So for me, I don't even, I'm Brunson and Knicks fanatic. So of course I would have him higher than 6. But it don't even matter. Joker's the MVP, man. I'm not arguing with nobody about Luka, SGA, and Giannis. Man, listen. That boy Joker is tough, man.
He's tough.
Tough. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy.
Like, OG, when we get to the playoffs, we're going to want him to do this every night. Like, Josh Hart got 22 points right now. And he plays hard every night.
That ain't going to happen. Hell no.
How?
Nah.
Teams will get rid of him. I'm talking about, like, other teams will they will get him out of there. If they could key in on him and don't have to worry about Randle, OG, and Brunson, they're like, oh, we got to key in on Josh Hart?
See, we're going
to take away everything from him.
What it is, Flea, we have to play damn near perfect basketball every night just to win regular season games. Get what I'm saying?
You said that perfectly.
So for me, you know me, I exaggerate everything. But
see, he looks heavy. Mitch don't look heavy to y'all.
I told Fabian that the other day. I said, yo, bro, he's not in shape.
Yeah. Well, he came back. Remember, he came back last season I forgot the other injury, but he came back. Oh, no, it wasn't even an injury. He came back lifting weights. He said he gained 20 pounds or whatever it was, and I was disgusted. Stupid. And he was coming in healthy, and I thought that was crazy.
He looks heavy.
But see, he's another ingredient though to a mismatch. And like this is the part I don't understand. Like, look, I like Randle. He's earned my respect and everything, especially this season. But he's replaceable. The OG Anunoby types, the Jalen Brunson types, those are way more irreplaceable.
Now I agree with you.
Yeah, but you can't agree. You can't agree with that and then possibly go against what I'm saying, bro. You got two
because
players.
You're not giving the flip side of it. What I'm saying is, if you get rid of Randle, we have to replace it. You can't just get rid of Randle and think that we can move forward without replacing what he brings.
Oh, you mean
what I'm saying?
You mean this season?
This season, next season, whatever you're gonna do.
Listen, of course you gotta replace the product. I get all that, but I'm saying that's way more replaceable than a defensive player of the year candidate.
Now, because you knew you was bugging.
What?
Hey fellas, Let me ask y'all a question.
Wait. That's not different.
You saying something different.
So you have a defensive player of the year candidate and an MVP on the same team. Please tell me when that happened.
Top ball game, y'all.
And please tell me the last time that happened and they weren't a championship contender.
Listen, hold
on. Flea got to answer this question.
Go ahead.
MVP, say again.
When was the last time a team had an MVP candidate, top 6, along with a defensive player of the year type of player, and they weren't a championship contender?
I don't know. I would have to do a deep dive on that.
Please do.
I will.
Hold on. Okay,
you know,
so
I
now,
will.
Before we even deep dive anything, think about that logically. You have a defensive player of the year dude and an MVP on your team.
Why you keep saying that? He ain't never been in defensive player of the year contention yet. Slow down.
You gotta let that go, man. Fabian. You gotta let that
go.
Wait, hold on.
He's great. He is great.
I'm not talking about a guy missing 25, 30 games. I'm not letting nothing go. Why else am I supposed to be hyped? If he wasn't that, I would not care. I would not be talking about no finals, Eastern Conference finals. I would not be having this conversation.
He's that to you.
What are you talking about?
He's that to you.
There's no way he's that to me, and you're bringing up 15-1, 15-2, whatever the record are.
Yeah,
y'all be flip-flopping crazy.
It fits.
Y'all be flip-flopping crazy.
No, I would pick you up at the park because I know you play defense. You're going to help me win games. You're going to help me stay on the floor. I'm going to be playing all day long. I'm not coming off. And when I come off, I'm going to the crib. But guess what? I'm going to pick up Fabian because the motherfucker, he want to play defense.
We up 3 now?
Nah, we're up 2 unless DiVincenzo got to make this. Yep,
so
we up 3.
Y'all. Okay, we up 3 ahead of y'all. So we up 3 against the Sacramento Kings, down Malik Monk. We down everybody. We up right now. And you telling me we add a defensive player of the year candidate. Philly couldn't even, who was it? We had 109 the other day. We had a defensive player of the year candidate, and we don't beat these teams. Get out of here, man. Listen,
we was just down 15.
About me,
we was just down 15. He didn't say shit. We was just down double digits.
So what is there to talk about? What is there to talk about? Why do we have to speak to these people as if, come on now, please?
Top
are we speaking English?
Fox. Lord have mercy.
Yo, Ray, you're a lunatic.
Listen, I've never spoken about the NBA Finals before, OG Anunoby. Ever. I don't understand. This is not like I don't understand how this is like even. I've been pretty consistent. I never wanted. I said trade RJ Barrett. You can still trade Julius Randle. The hell are you people talking about? No disrespect to him because he just came off the injury.
Third option. I want to propose a trade.
Yeah, you wanted to say this earlier. Go ahead.
Right now, would you trade Randle for Karl Anthony Towns?
Here we go.
Now, let me explain. This is my opinion. I think it works for both. This is my opinion. I think Randle would fit better in Minnesota. He would be easily the number 2 option. And I think Karl Anthony Towns would fit perfect. Even if we got to throw in a Hartenstein or a Mitch. Would you do that?
Yeah. Heartbeat. I wouldn't even think twice.
What are people talking about? You know how much he makes? You know how much Karl Anthony Towns makes a year?
Everybody's paying for that. Who cares?
Here we go. Yo, listen. You guys...
But the money does have to work. The money does have to work in terms of like we can't. It's hard. Like something else would have to be coming from Minnesota as well. Like you got the way they about to structure the cap again and all of that. Like you can't. Like if I wanted to trade for OG for AllBall, but AllBall makes $200 million, and I don't make $200 million, I make $150. Fabian makes the other 50. Like you know what I'm saying? Yeah, they can't do like you gotta make sure that the money, and that's gonna be difficult for GMs going forward. How do you get creative? How do you make it work so that trades don't get vetoed and all that type of shit? But if we just talking about the players, yes, OG, like no question. Like I'm not thinking twice about that. After what I've seen this year. After what I've seen this year, I know that I could stick another guy who is 20 and 10 a night. Stick him right there and be able to do a lot of the same similar things that Julius Randle did. I'm fine with that.
Can I? Because I'd love to talk about Chet versus Cat at this point, right?
Oh my God!
I mean, in a couple years, Chet will be better. Right now, Chet is not.
Yeah. Really interesting. So
Chet is cool. He's cool, man.
Yeah,
but he's not better right now.
Meanwhile, they're battling for the same exact position that Cat is.
Stop talking to me. Stop talking to me about team success. You asking about players? Okay, talk to me about the player.
You
talking about they battling? I don't give a fuck about the team. You want to talk about Chet? Okay, what effects they're having on each other's teams? Cool, but roll the ball out there and play ones, 3 dribbles. Yeah, Chet is better. I don't know about that.
Cat might be better one-on-one. On a one-on-one, you mean when it doesn't count? You talking about that kind of game? Oh, interesting.
I'm talking about. I had to dumb it down like that for you, but let me say this to you. Gee, this dude, man.
I already know. I told you, man.
This dude is love y'all brothers, but this dude is a lunatic, yo.
Yeah. Well, listen, man, I ain't gonna lie, man. We got anything else? Because I see been on here 2 hours and got to watch this fourth quarter, man.
I'm about to jump out of here and video guy about to come up out his uniform. Big shout out to Fish. Yo, Fish said I look like a grad student.
Flea, I'm gonna hit you up tomorrow.
Yes, sir.
Chop it up with you, man. Fabian, everybody good always.
Yeah.
Yes.
Fabian perspective.
Fabian, you staying on till tomorrow? What you doing?
No, he's off tonight, so it's lit.
No. So I'm saying, is he staying on live till tomorrow? Because you know him, we'll jump off. He'll still be on this joint.
Lit. No.
Look at him. Look at him. Look. He ain't saying nothing. Look.
No, but look. No. You got to watch his eyes. His eyes went somewhere because he was about to say something, and he looked at what he was getting ready for. See, you wasn't here earlier.
Bogdanovich for the 3. We up 3.
There's a lot of clear water flowing. There's a lot of limes. There's a lot going on over there.
Oh, shit.
In the Fabian household. So once this concludes, we might not see that nigga for a couple of days.
Listen, man, y'all a bunch of punk motherfuckers. Talk about Karl Anthony Towns, who has $60 million to be here, and then try to say act like my opinion means nothing.
No,
Karl Anthony Towns here over Julius Randle at $60 million. Maybe I gotta go. $60 million?
This dude just kicked Julius Randle's back.
Can I ask you a question?
2 hours.
Can I ask you? No, I didn't. It was not 2 hours. For an hour and 45 minutes, I said Julius Randle. I gave him praise.
You showed him love.
Hold on. Before we get off, y'all think that Karl Anthony Towns is the first or second option in the NBA right now?
Is a first or second option on a team, on a good team?
He's a second option.
He's a second option on a good team.
Yes.
On a good team, yes.
All right, listen. Okay, no problem. That's what we disagree. What we disagree. No problem.
Hold on. Let me ask you. Is oh my God, yo, Sacramento shoot the hell out that ball. So let me ask you a question. Julius Randle or Karl Anthony Towns, who's a better option? Leave him alone, Flea.
For our team?
Flea, leave him alone. That's how you stump his ass. Pause. Look,
There's no stump. He really thinks
who's a better option?
He really thinks he has these.
So answer it. Who's a better option?
On offense, when you have to score, okay, no problem. He's a better third option, sure.
Look. I just asked you a simple question. Who's a better option?
You don't answer questions.
And I answered it.
He's a politician.
Right. Hold on. I didn't know
politician. He's a better third option. How about that? He's a high grade third option. Get out of here. Don't ever in your life. He ain't no first or second option. If he was, why did they wait till Ant-Man got there? A real leader.
That says a lot about who he is. Because guess what? There was a time that they brought another number 1 option in there, and guess what they did? They went to the playoffs after being a pretty shitty team.
And who was that
Jimmy
guy?
Butler came in there, and they were a different team. So let's not act like Cat doesn't have the ability to step to the side, be that second option, and allow a better player to shine. When he comes in as a Knick, Jalen, there's no confusion whose team this is.
Oh, interesting.
Far? Listen, Fish says a lot of funny things, but he says a lot of nut shit too. So
okay, no. I'm talking about what you just said. You guys had to go, right? Because I don't want to ruin the fourth quarter against the Sacramento Kings, which I think should be live. It's Knicks Rehab. We go crazy. I want to see AllBall's reaction on live.
That ain't no problem.
That ain't no problem. Look at we've been quoting Shannon all night. That ain't no problem.
That ain't no problem.
Listen.
Yeah, we can stay on until the game go off. I know Flea got to go, but I'll stay on until the fourth quarter.
It is
just remember, I'm gonna be reacting.
Yeah, let's do that.
But once again, you saying you kind of answer sarcastic.
Offensively, he opens things up. You crazy? Hold on.
It's just a
see
simple
what I'm
question,
saying?
bro.
It's
You
not
keep
like-
saying offense. They both not great defensively, so let's not act like Randle was a defender. So why you keep saying offensively?
Defensively, Cat might be better.
Right.
Right
So
now-
once
right
again,
now, maybe.
who's a better option? Randle or Cat? Simple, Fabian.
At 60 million, it's not happening, bro. That's what I'm trying to explain
not-
to you.
Forget the money. I'm just
Cat,
asking.
okay, we'll give you Cat, no problem.
No. Don't give me anything.
We have to because you don't understand
Why?
the other part. Why are we paying him a third option at
No,
best?
no.
$50 million a year,
Because
60 million in 2 years.
he's not a third
No,
option.
wait, Fleet. I'm
He's
not
not a
even
third option at best.
But I'm not even talking. Hold on. I'm not even
The
talking
better
about the
shooter than
money.
Randle.
Hold on. I'm not even talking about the money. You was like Cat is a third option. So I'm going, okay, who's a better option? And forget the money. Who's a better option? Randle or Cat?
Let's go Cat. No problem. There you go. Cat. Now what?
Listen, man.
You thought wait. You thought that was checkmate, and it's not. I'm trying to explain to you. It's not.
I'm not
checkmate.
thinking nothing is checkmate.
Okay, but if he are paying him $50 million, and we don't even want to pay OG that. If we're being real, these guys are so crazy. They don't even want to pay Jalen Brunson $40 million. If we keep,
I wouldn't pay nobody that. I wouldn't pay nobody that. I just won't have a team no more. I'm selling it. I'm not giving none of you niggas $60 million, and we ain't guaranteed a championship. Man, give me my $4 billion for this team. I'm out of here.
This guy's crazy.
I'm just saying. Okay,
but we
look
okay.
what's
Hold
going
on,
on.
but now see that now he's copping out. I'm talking about
No.
okay. Well, hold on, but
my
we're
God.
dealing with reality, bro. It's the real team. You gotta pay these players. So you're gonna pay Cat. Well, you think he's worth $50 million?
Listen, I'm gonna say it again. I don't think none of these guys. Let me not say that. I'm happy they getting their money. $60 million for me. It has to be more than just on the floor. Nobody's coming to watch. Karl Anthony Towns is not selling out Minnesota. So for me, I'm looking at all of that. I don't want to get 60 million, and you ain't an MVP candidate. You ain't guaranteeing me a chip. I don't think nobody does that right now, probably except the Joker.
Bro, they just gave Draymond Green $100 million for 4 years. He's a $25 million player. How much you think Josh Hart is? How much you think Josh Hart is worth after? Now he signed whatever extension he got from us the last over the summer or whatever. But what did he play himself into? His next deal.
You think he?
I think he gets 100.
Yo.
I think he gets 100.
He might be a $25 million player now.
Well, Fleet, to me, that's only because, the collective bargaining and all that stuff is going to go up. But I think
that's what I'm clear on that, OG.
I think
I'm like, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, my God, De'Aaron Fox. Lord have mercy. Another fucking 3. God damn, he is killing us. We got to score. We go down 7-8, it's over. Got to score right here. Got
27 tonight.
Knock it down. Oh, man, Josh Hart, man. Take the 3-point shot.
He's not a shooter.
Okay, so forget about because then once you throw the numbers out there, it changes everything. But we're talking about relative to how they play. You think Josh Hart is worth more than Draymond?
Right now, yes.
Going forward, Draymond Green is a $100 million guy for that team.
That's it.
He's gonna make $25 million because he gets Steph Curry open. He passes the ball to Steph Curry. He runs that offense. He's still great defensively. He made a great defensive play. I was watching the game, and who the fuck was that? He blocked somebody's shot. They were playing Dallas. Gafford.
Yeah.
Gafford went up, and he blocked the shot. The ball almost went out of bounds. He saved it out. That was the best play tonight. I watched that whole game. Best play tonight. Really, capped off that win for Golden State. So he's great for them. Draymond, I don't think is a $25 million per year guy on any 29 other teams.
Man, he got that because it's Golden State, Fleet. We know
1,000%. I don't think he compliments any other team in the NBA the way he compliments them.
Yeah, but I think what Josh Hart has proved this season, because I think Josh Hart could be the missing piece for a championship team coming off the bench, like a real. Like a 6-man, yeah.
That's why I want him to be a part of our team. But don't get me wrong, if get some money and they throw a bag at him, go to Denver, Josh. You will be perfect. You fit right in.
You talking about Josh Hart?
Yeah, I'm just talking about how he is and what he would bring to a championship team. Like he goes to Denver, That's Bruce Brown all over again.
Yeah.
Right? Like,
but I also think he needs those complementary pieces. Could be a six-man. Draymond Green is bringing way more to the table to Golden State than Josh Hart brings to every other team. So like,
I disagree.
Josh Hart's the best rebounding guard in the league.
I disagree.
Okay,
in the NBA, the best rebounding guard.
Listen to what you're disagreeing with. You're disagreeing with that Draymond Green, even though he made Steph Curry cry and everything, Draymond Green has brought more to Golden State than Josh Hart to the Knicks.
This year?
Yeah.
No. Where's Golden State at? Since Draymond Green, them niggas
no. I'm saying, and that's what they're looking. Not this season. This season is. This is crazy.
I'm not talking about career, of course. Draymond
all
Green,
time.
career.
Draymond Green,
all time. That's not even an argument.
He getting a statue.
I'm talking about this year. I'm saying this year, Josh Hart is more. It brings way more to the table than Draymond Green.
Yeah, especially with the players.
I'm not talking about career wise. No, I wouldn't do that. Like, as much as I'm not a Draymond Green fan, I'm not that crazy. No, I wasn't saying that. I'm just saying this year, what Josh Hart has proven is crazy. Like I said, with the injuries and just stepping up like that, because once again, the guys that we brought in coming off the bench, Boggs and Burks, man, they ain't doing jack. Literally. And one.
There he goes.
And one. That's how you do it. Give him the call. Give him the call.
Don't give him the call. He earned it.
Yeah. No,
give him nothing.
That's what I mean. No. I'm not saying give him the don't look out. I'm saying call the game. That's a foul. Yeah.
Look at him.
Why do they keep
fuck is up? You heard him?
This kid, who is this kid 23? I've been clowning him for like a couple months now. Why do they keep putting him on Brunson? He couldn't guard Brunson in Sacramento. He can't guard him tonight. Like, who is that? I'm usually great with names. Who is that kid?
I don't know. I like Sacramento though, but they missing. I'm telling you, You know what would make Sacramento a championship team? What's the big man in Minnesota? Not Cat.
Gobert.
Yep. Rudy Gobert on Sacramento Kings. They're champions. They going to the chip.
But that's not fair. That's
what's not fair?
Because I was just arguing for 20 minutes about how a defensive player of the year candidate.
No.
I told you, y'all flip-flop crazy right now.
Fox, Sabonis, and then you add Gobert, it takes them to another level.
Hell yeah.
Monk is it quiet?
Who said it doesn't?
Quiet.
What are you talking about?
Your comprehension on this is pissing me off.
What's the comprehension?
Like, you're not comprehending on
they called a foul?
What are you talking about? We're saying the same exact thing.
But but I'm saying that, but I'm not even, I mean defensively, but I'm saying because Sacramento was lacking size, pause. But listen,
they're lacking defense.
Yeah, but they lacking size also, bro. They big man in Sabonis. It's almost like this. It's almost,
who is this kid?
It's almost similar to Miami with my man Bam. It's like, yo, is Barcelona you gonna get away with a 6'8", 6'9" guy running him in the ground like that where he got to rebound, defend, damn near do everything?
Well, that's who that is. I'm not gonna lie to you, Flea.
Keon Ellis.
I watched Sacramento a lot.
And he can shoot.
No, they put him out there. I'm just trying to understand why he's out there. Because they got Davion Mitchell.
No, because he can't like AllBall said. He can't shoot, bro. Yo, Davion Mitchell is a better defender than anybody on maybe damn near every team, bro.
But he can't. He's Mike Brown don't really like that kid for some reason.
It's not that he doesn't like him, bro. You gotta look at the numbers. He's your best defender. You need defense. And you still go, damn. When he's out there, we kind of like he can't score for nothing.
Fellas, we need this win. We need this win.
No OG, no Julius Randle, barely Mitchell Robinson. We got an MVP out here. Let's not forget. Let's not forget. But if we add a defensive player of the year, we would never be a championship contender. Never.
We
against
need more,
a playoff
bro.
team in out west.
We need more, bro. Games, we need more.
You're so thirsty, literally. You want to bring back Immanuel Quickley. That's how you know that we're devoid of a lot of talent. We got a couple of talented guys, and we got a bunch of guys that play hard.
Wait a minute. I like Flea's a slick dude, man.
Nah.
Well, he said I want to bring him back. Like I didn't say anything about bringing him back. I never said that.
I can't wait for these playoffs, though. I'll tell you that much.
You never said that.
I cannot wait for these playoffs. Hey man, I'm gonna be honest, man. Doc Rivers might be the worst coach all time, bro.
All time. Ugh.
Yeah, yeah. I'm sorry. Like
He
name
should be
a
ashamed of himself.
like I'm all right, but of course I'm exaggerating when I say that. I'm just saying like a guy that has a ring that people revere and really like, and it's like, yo, man, let's call it what it is. He's terrible, bro. I don't even think Doc Rivers coach. I don't even think he put scheme. I don't think he do nothing. But he's just a likable guy.
You know what makes it worse?
I'm
is
sorry,
that
Flea. I'm sorry.
because I do. You're right. When we watch him like coach, when he at the press conference, he's mad raw. He says something like, "Yo, Doc, you caping it way too real, bro. Chill
No,
out."
but see, like I'm not on his side, I would say, but he's coming into an organization, right? He was advising. They were saying advise. I don't know. I hate that word. Because
Hold on. We got to give a fair warning out here. We have one man in the universe that's about to defend Doc Rivers aside from Pat Beverly.
I'm not about to defend him. What I'm about to say though is that there's a reason that that team seems a little immature. There's a reason after they won the chip, Budenholzer should have never lost his job. Like there's something happening going on from up top. Like we could spend time talking about Doc Rivers, but the fact still remains: you won a championship, you don't fire Mike Budenholzer the next year. You don't do that, right? Like you don't do it. So now there's just cleanup, and yeah, we could shine the light on what Doc Rivers is doing right now. But he literally said, like, forget the players. We're talking about people on staff.
Yeah, everybody.
Everybody is not approaching this with a sense of urgency. And so I don't think that that's wrong to say that to guys that we had reservations about this team before Doc when Doc was calling games 4 months ago, bro.
But Fleet, hold on, you played at a high level. That reflects on the coach, though, bro. Like Doc saying that. All right, hold on, Fleet. Let's be realistic. If you, the trainers, the assistant coaches, the whoever, if they not taking it serious, that means at the top they not respecting you, bro. That's a head coaching problem. That's Doc's problem. That's Doc's problem. How was nobody taking it serious, bro? That's you. That's you. Doc shouldn't be coaching no more.
That I'm not gonna argue with. Adrian Griffin should have never lost his job. I think I said that to y'all a long time ago. He should have never lost his job.
How y'all worse without Adrian? Y'all
right.
worse.
He should have never lost his job.
Griffin.
But what I'm saying,
can I hold on, please, real quick? Can I ask?
Yep.
Who is the GOAT agent then? Doc Rivers' agent or Kirk Cousins from the Atlanta Falcons in the NFL?
Hey man, you just
Kirk Cousins' agent is the GOAT.
You get your guys paid.
Hold on, more than Doc Rivers' agent?
Yeah. You know why?
Hold on, but Kirk Cousins is a mediocre QB.
Doc got traded. See, people forget Doc got traded from Boston to the Clippers and then walked into that organization as the coach and president of basketball operations.
Man, listen.
That was crazy.
He duped the Clippers.
Crazy.
And now he duped the Sixers. And what makes it worse,
he duped everybody. He duped Boston, everybody.
Let me ask y'all a question.
Please, real quick. If you're the Bucks, you just saw what happened with the Sixers and Embiid. Nobody's competent in the Bucks organization, bro. You let go of Drew Holiday.
What did I say? I said at the top. We could talk about Doc Rivers, call him a bum, all that type of shit. That's cool. But what I'm saying is you don't win a championship you've been the void of for 50 freaking years and then turn around and fire the coach that brought the championship to you?
Hold on, Flea. For the guy that got replaced in Philly and the new Philly coach is way better than him. And all he did was put Embiid at the top of the key. That's all he did.
This they
got a rebound.
Okay, rebound. Let's go.
Like that's just stupid to me. Like
we're playing. This is nothing but heart, man.
How many good coaches?
Are you crazy?
How many good coaches in the NBA right now? And if you feel, don't give me a number. Name them. Oh, he banged that.
Let's go.
Brunson with the 3.
Stop it.
That.
Yo, Fabian, you ahead of us, man. We up 10, Flea.
Oh, he banged. Yeah, I'm watching. He banged.
Something else happened after then. Remember, I'm slow. Hold on.
I'm right here with you. It's we up 10 right now.
Well, you said he banged it.
No, I'm saying Brunson knocked that down. He banged that shit.
Okay. I'm thinking you talking about a dunk.
No. I was talking about he banged that. He knocked that shit down.
Good D on Brunson. Get a ball. Come on. Thank you. Damn.
Don't foul him. Do not foul him. Don't foul him. There you go. Switch up. Don't foul him. Don't stop that clock.
Oh!
Don't stop that clock.
I ain't gonna lie.
Do not stop that clock. It's
Sabonis is a beast under that rim.
He rebounds. You gonna stay and watch? It's only like 5 minutes left.
You ain't talking about no damn Sabonis.
We need to score right here. Thank you. We need
to milk that clock.
Yeah. But I'm just saying, still, we need to score. We need to keep it at 10.
I don't like De'Aaron Fox's barber.
He can't get it right. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, his haircuts look terrible.
Yeah.
But hold on, Flea, real quick.
Hold on. Sacramento barbers, step it up.
It's nasty.
That's a fact. They said, why you want to move to Sacramento? Niggas got bad barbers.
Because of that barber. The bucket.
I've been looking at Fox's hair.
Well, see, that's gonna start.
That's crazy.
Flea, that's crazy.
Yo, hold on. Somebody not wanting to go to the Sacramento Kings because of De'Aaron Fox's haircut is nasty.
Crazy. That's crazy.
I'm telling you.
Nah.
Yo, I see my man De'Aaron. His haircut was crazy. I ain't going over there.
Brunson got to stop with the theatrics after the shot.
Yeah, he do.
Knock it down.
No. Not when he does that. Not when he does this. Keep that up.
Look at Sabonis. Lord have mercy.
He's a monster on that
back.
Out
of here. Sabonis out of here.
Rebound.
The ball, Josh Hart.
You know how I feel about Sabonis.
Yo, I'm being real. Hartenstein, what are you doing, bro? Get in there, man. Come on, man. You got Harden flying up. Get in there, bro. Come on, man.
He's tired, bro. Nah, Hartenstein's tired, bro.
Come on, man.
Dog, these guys are
curious.
Man.
Is what you call on a minutes restriction?
Mitchell,
Who Mitch? Yeah, he got to be.
He is?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But in the beginning of the game, it just show how much we missed them with a couple offensive rebounds. Like, come on, Hartenstein, man. You got to get a little dirty, bro.
Fox needs to come to LA or New York for a haircut.
That's a fact.
Brunson got 28 or 30 now. I think he got 28. I know last time I checked, he had 28.
Fox White probably giving him a cut, or his girlfriend. That's what's happening. Say that money, baby. I got you. Yeah, his joint crazy.
Figure out who has the
But Flea, you asked something about coaches.
I wanted to ask y'all, how many good coaches are in the league?
I'm gonna go.
You don't have to give me a number, but let me start naming. So I just want to see what y'all think in terms of coaching. Comments too. Let me know who y'all feel is a good coach in the NBA, because clearly Doc Rivers is not.
I'm gonna go Tibbs, Nick Nurse. I'm definitely going my guy Miami.
Spo, that's 3.
Spo.
So Tibbs, Spo, Nurse.
Mike Malone.
Yes. Malone.
4.
What's the Denver coach name? Is that Mike Malone?
Yep.
Right, that's my guy. Okay, that's 4.
Kerr.
I'm being honest.
Kerr's not on his level.
I'm not a fan of Kerr, bro.
Kerr is not Mike Malone.
All right, but
he's not Postra.
Hold on, Flea. Before we go to Kerr, we got to give props to the OKC and Minnesota head coaches.
Okay,
them guys is young, right? Got them guys up there
Finch,
like that.
Dignall and Finch.
I'm gonna be honest. Wow. After that, I'm not
Taylor
really.
Jenkins is a good coach.
Okay,
that's up in the air. That's up in the air. Oh yeah,
whoa.
Udoka is up there.
Udoka.
Who's the
wait?
Who's the Orlando
Mosley? Jamal Mosley for the Magic.
I don't listen. Mosley, I'm sorry, you're not in this conversation.
Now you bugging.
I just said who are good coaches. I just say great.
I'm making a point here. I'm talking about this top 5 we just mentioned, because it's the same thing as top 5, top 10.
No, we not talking top 5,
bro. I'm saying the top 5 coaches in the league. Like how Fleet broke it down. That's why it's so hard to win in sports. How many good coaches are there really?
Right.
How many Udokas are there really?
No, because hold on. Because hold on. My brother's on the screen right now will tell you Pop is overrated. Kerr is overrated. Wait a minute. Let me finish.
Let's
Pop
go.
is overrated.
Facts.
Kerr is overrated.
He looking like it.
Doc Rivers is overrated.
No. Doc Rivers ain't overrated. He's straight dirt.
Bad coach, right? My brothers on the screen will say that. Rick Carlisle ain't good, right? That's what we're gonna say.
Wait. Rick Carlisle is in this top. He's earned his name for me.
So I'm just trying to understand: is this more of because we got to be honest? Is this more of a personal who I like? Take the personal out of it for a second, and I'm trying to see who
let me explain.
Consider really because Kerr's not a bad coach. We can't say that. I don't care about what the record is this year. Kerr's not a bad coach. If Carlisle gets the benefit of doubt from y'all being on an indie team and they're a 6th seed or 7th seed, how the hell could you tell me that Steve Kerr is a bad coach? He just won a championship 2 seasons ago.
Okay,
like what we
all right, can we
help me
respond?
understand the list? What's the criteria?
Okay, for me, my criteria is if you have 2-3 superstars on your team and you're struggling, but then you have teams like the Knicks, you have young teams like OKC and Minnesota, you have teams like Miami who nobody considers any of them superstars, and these guys are competing and they're in the playoff hunt and they're playing formidable basketball. I got to give you props. What Nick Nurse did with Joel Embiid in Philadelphia turned them into a powerhouse. What that guy's doing in Denver. So for me, whoever's coaching Phoenix, both LA teams, Milwaukee, Boston, I just think that's talent. The guy's okay. I'm not giving them all them props. But all them other coaches, you telling me Steve Kerr can do what Tom Thibodeau is doing right now?
Put in the position too? I think so.
Okay, totally. I mean, we can respectfully disagree. I disagree. So. I disagree. I don't
totally disagree.
Yeah, them guys without superstars is done.
If it wasn't for Draymond, listen, the difference between Golden State, regardless of what you feel about Draymond or not, is Draymond Green. But depending
and that's
on how
coaching. That's coaching.
It's not coaching, bro.
What? No. I'm not gonna let you do that. That's coaching. It's not a debate or opinion. That's coaching.
It's coaching whether or not Draymond Green can control himself?
No, it's coaching to know and see this guy does not belong on the bench. He belongs in my lineup. This coaching is understanding that Steph Curry is playing point guard, but he cannot be the main ball handler or distributor because Draymond is better at it. Coaching is creating small ball lineups that affect the NBA to the point where everybody has to change their coaching. Coaching is creating sets on the floor. That split cut shit that everybody runs now is an origin from the Golden State Warriors. So we got to stop just because it's cool right now to say Tom, Dick, and Harry Paws is a better coach than Kerr because they're not playing well. Is ridiculous. You could do whatever you want with that. Kerr is a great coach, not a good coach.
Totally. Hold on a second. What I'm arguing, and maybe what all ballers arguing is that for you to even come to that conclusion of great coach, let's go. For you to even come to that conclusion of great coach is tough.
12.
It's tough to do when we saw Bill Walton's son coach that team to like 60 wins or whatever it was.
Listen,
hold on.
When they were a well-oiled machine, all he did was implement what Kerr did for 20 games, 30 games.
Okay, but
what are you talking about right now?
Hold on.
Y'all try to refute good coaching by these niggas that have flashes and pans. Like, get out of here.
No, I'm not. This is hold on. Wait. Tom Thibodeau is not a flash in the pan.
Go Mike win a championship.
Wait. Stop.
Go win a championship.
Mike Malone is not a flash in the pan.
Great
Eric
coach.
Spoelstra, the only names that we mentioned so far.
Great coaches.
Please, you cut me off.
Why are they letting Josh Hart bring the ball up? Let's get to that. Okay. Lord have mercy.
Eric Spoelstra, Tom Thibodeau, Mike Malone, all these guys that we mentioned are not. They're great coaches. They're not. Steve Kerr has not gone through the same experiences that they've gone through. Phil Jackson, for me, you're asking me, you're not asking the public. Phil Jackson with the Bulls was still unproven when he went to the Lakers. Because I'm like, okay, but you had Mike and Scotty, bro. It wasn't that hard to sit there and go, you know what, you guys need to do this. Now do it with the Lakers. And he did it again. I'm like, you know what? I'd say hold on.
Y'all are discrediting how hard a job coaching is. Y'all are discrediting it.
I'm not.
Y'all acting like you Because
I'm
OG
not.
just said if you got 1 or 2 All-Stars, what is the problem? Go out there and win.
I didn't say that. I
Yes,
didn't say
yes,
that.
No,
Flea.
I'm
I'm
talking
saying
about
that.
Well, I'm
Yeah,
not talking about
I'm
you.
saying that. I'm
OG
saying
said
that.
that.
I'm
That's his
saying that.
stance.
If Steve Kerr got Draymond, Kerr, Clay, if Darvin Ham got LeBron and AD, if whoever that coach is in Phoenix got Bradley Beal, Booker, and KD, it's nowhere in the world you should be less than a 4th seed.
But
And
see,
that's
here's
because
my
of
thing.
injuries.
But see, let me ask a question. Guys you named just now. Darvin Ham, Frank Vogel, right? Now let's do some backstory on Frank Vogel. We've seen Frank Vogel be a good coach, Eastern Conference Finals with Indy,
Right?
win a championship with LA, but we've also seen him be a shit coach in Orlando, and they were a lottery team, right? We've seen that. What I'm saying is this: you can't tell me Darvin Ham is a bad coach because he's not steamrolling through the NBA right now because he has LeBron James and Anthony Davis. He's a first-time head coach last year and was able to get that team to the conference finals. That ain't easy from a coaching perspective. Not talking about the players. From a coaching perspective, that's not easy. But we're going to champion Tibbs because he always overachieves with less talent. Like, you can't do that. You can't, he's a great coach because he does more with less. That it don't work like that. What do we do? What is he doing on the floor to show me he's a solid coach? I just told you what Kerr does, and I just told you what Darvin Ham does.
Well, this year, what Thibodeau's doing proves, and I'm not a big Thibodeau fan, but what he did this year, to be honest, him being a defensive coach for these couple years he's with the Knicks up until now, we wasn't great defensively. I don't like how he coddled and just baby and spoil you, Julius Randle. So where sometimes it's hard to watch him. I just never was a Tibbs guy, but I can't take away what he did in Boston, what he did in Chicago, and then now this year, what he's doing with the Knicks. What he had to deal with, Flea, I don't think there's too many coaches that could have dealt with this and still stayed in 3rd, 4th, worst case scenario, 5th seed with your best player being a 6-foot guard. And the majority of the roster is role players. Like, let's be realistic. Besides Brunson, who else is a starter on a good team? DiVincenzo, Hart, those guys is great. Those guys will be coming off the bench for a great team.
Achua turning around the way that he did.
And big shout out to Flea. Flea was the only one that when that trade came through, I gotta give him props. He said, "Hey man, Precious Achua, I like that move." So I gotta give you props on that because I've heard nobody from podcast world, social media world, even to the big dogs.
Even
nobody said nothing about Precious.
Nobody said nothing about him. He's playing well.
Yeah, I gotta give you props on that. But what Thibodeau's done this season, for one, we got to a 3rd seed. And we're competing every night. Think about the 3-game loser streak we have. They were all games we could have won.
All games we were in. So let me ask this. That's not a foul.
Before you go, Flea.
No, I want to ask one question before I go, and I'm gonna let you rock. So just to kind of put a bow on what I'm asking. So if we're looking at this season, who are you guys as top 3 coach of the year candidates?
Tibbs.
Okay, no, he's on my list, 1,000%.
Yes. I gotta go to coach at OKC.
1,000%.
Them dudes, you can't knock 1-2 seed.
1,000%.
And
it's crazy how we just overlooked Boston, though, right? That's crazy.
Fabian,
I know. I was about to say that.
How does Missoula not get no love?
But
And he's not on my list either.
Because
how
we
does
don't
he not get love?
Because we don't believe them, bro. And top 3?
Huh?
This is the crazy part. Nobody's gonna say this. Dog, Udoka gotta be up there, man.
Good point.
Yeah,
but
I don't know about coach of the year. I don't know about coach of the year.
Yeah.
He
but
had
one of the best.
same way. Okay, but again, that's why I like.
Candidate.
What'd you say the other day, Flea? I never heard of a top 10 MVP list until this year, whatever it was.
Oh yeah.
The reason why that's important is because that's why Mutombo means so much in the defensive player of all time, because he's gonna be a top 10 defender every single year. Tim Duncan it's important to understand he's a top 5 defensive player of the year candidate every single year of his damn life, damn near. Udoka is a top 3 coach every year. Going back to that question is insane. I've never understood when people start going about who's
they can't
a good
even stop him in transition.
Who's a
Let's
good
go.
coach? Who's a good
Turn
coach?
it over again.
Who's a
Let's
good coach?
go.
Why you want this guy as a coach? Because for me, I just sit there and watch them. And the one thing about Udoka that stands out, and especially about Tom Thibodeau that I always said with Tom Thibodeau.
Yo, this ref is a piece of you know what too. You
Tony
see
Brothers.
You
That's
see
what
what
I'm telling you,
everybody
the
hates Tony
eyebrows.
Brothers.
you heard the Jeff Teague story, right?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, then now you see me got that fucking devilish, stupid
I
look
can't
on his face.
stand Tony
Look
Brothers,
like what's the call? Like
So-
terrible.
For me, with Tom Thibodeau and even Udoka, when they sit down in the press conference and they gain my respect as just a dude watching the game.
Yeah, but Udoka, like I said, when you're in that 9th, 10th seed, it's hard to argue with a team that got 60 wins.
I get
I
that.
get what you're
No,
saying.
I
though.
get
But it's
that.
hard, man, and
But I'm talking about the way the other players talk about the coach. With the way that the Houston Rockets, the same exact players that were there.
Damn strong.
What was the guy? Paul Silas.
Rebound. Come on, Josh.
Look at Josh Hart. Hartenstein, I'm telling you, man. I know if I'm on the coaching staff, I'm having a long talk with Hartenstein tonight. Bro,
Rebound that basketball, man.
thank you.
Get
Come
out.
on, man.
Hart,
Move.
get out.
Here we go.
Get out.
This the game right here, y'all. We
Get
up 14.
out.
This the game right here. I need Brunson to knock it down so they can call a timeout.
Ellis
that.
can't
All
guard
this.
him.
All this.
Rebound. Look
so-
at Hart.
Rebound,
Look at
Deuce.
Josh Hart. Look at
Let's go,
Josh Hart.
Deuce.
But you see who tipped it out, right? Josh Hart.
With Paul Silas in Houston, we heard all the rumblings. He was crying in the locker room. He ain't a good coach. You ain't ready for that kind of action, Paul Silas, son. I forgot your name. Maybe Paul Silas Jr.
Even
Whatever.
Silas, be respectful.
Listen,
And number two,
it is what it is.
he walked.
Udoka went over there, and it was none of that going on. I ain't crying for you.
I'm
Matter
not
of
gonna
fact,
let you do
hold on. Matter of fact, not only that, I'm gonna go step to the biggest face in the league and tell him, "Yo, stop bitching. What's up?" That's
This
a different
brother-
kind of animal on the sideline.
This
That's
brother,
you talking about top 3 coaches of the year every season in, season out with Udoka.
Oh, hey,
Not,
fellas,
and
brother
then
sat-
hold on, Flea. All I'm saying is that on top of the theatrics, because that's all dramatics, theatrics, communication to the public. Okay, cool. On top of that, the rest of the team follows suit. He said, "Yo, Jalen Green, you ain't getting on that court." That's what he said at halfway through the season. You ain't getting on that court playing like that.
Fabian,
At the end, hold on. At the end of the season, we now see Jalen Green leading that
no
team,
foul.
pushing them to the playoffs, trying to.
Fabian. Everything you're saying is halfway true. First of all, let's be respectful to Steven Silas. They scapegoated that brother. He spent a decade on the bench trying to become a head coach. They finally gave him an opportunity, and they gave him bullshit. They gave him a team that was awful. They give Udoka a team that's really young, but has some adults in the room. So now Van Vliet is there. So now Jeff Green is there. So now Dylan Brooks is there. There's other adults in the room. Udoka has the team that Steven Silas has. They're still terrible. So let's be honest about this. There was some more adults in the Udoka's not taking that roster that Steven Silas had. He ain't taking that job if there's no signed Fred Van Vliet. Go get Jeff Green.
I wouldn't say that.
Huh?
I agree with everything until that part, but go ahead.
Yo,
He's not taking that job if the
Hold on,
roster don't look.
Well, that's a minor disagreement in your point. He
Hold
has
on.
to take the job because he's in Boston, coming out
I'm
of
just
Boston.
saying you tried to kill my guy Steven Silas.
No, I'm saying that's your point. Your major point, your overall point is defending Steven Silas. But
yeah, because
Udoka has to take that job. He has to take that job.
Yo, this a big win, fellas.
Of course it is. In that position, we up 16 against the Sacramento Kings 1 minute ago. Are you kidding me? And these guys are telling me we're not a championship contender. We're missing Julius Randle and all that, but we're not missing. We get a defensive player of the year who the whole crowd is going crazy. The camera's been on him the entire end of the fourth quarter. Anunoby.
Yo, let me say this. Just imagine if Houston, which they should have, got that #1 pick and Wemby was with Udoka. Listen, my conspiracy theory, that sucker mess that happened in Boston, they ain't let that man get the #1 pick. Houston should have had the #1 pick. Udoka, come on, man, make the layup, bro. I know it's game over. What are you doing?
But to your point, Flea, you got just defend Steven Silas because I think that's the difference between a good and a bad coach. He's showing you.
What's the difference between a good and a bad coach?
Someone who earns the respect of the people when they're talking. Minimum. Because at the end of the day, for me, Flea, before we even go, I don't know how these people determine what a good coach is before they get there. How the hell you guys know that? You are a different story. You might read into this, read into that. The average person telling me, oh, this guy's a good coach. Where do you get that from? How do you know this guy's a good coach? Tom Thibodeau had a history. He was on the Boston Celtics and defensive coach. Okay.
Well, I'm saying, like, when you, like you said, when you instill confidence in guys that we don't, Jimmy Butler fell to the 30th pick of the first round, right? And then got drafted by the Bulls and had to figure out a way to get on the court. So I'm going to defend because I know Tibbs loves that. So now Tibbs puts him in positions to, elevate and become the star that he was. Tibbs unlocked Luol Deng. Like, there's a lot of different
Good
guys.
point.
You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of different guys. I'm just answering your question, Fabian, when you say, how do you determine, what a good coach looks like or what a good coach is? Like, I'm very high on Steve Kerr because I know that Golden State team is night and day compared to what Mark Jackson was doing with them. And that's not a knock on Mark.
Night and day?
Night and day offensively. Like, not even close on the offensive end.
I got huge criticisms about Mark. Not even huge. It's just the fact of, bro. You gotta learn how to unlock Steph Curry. It's not that hard,
Bro.
right? I have but night and day is crazy.
No, it's not even close. Mark Jackson had that one elevator play that got Steph Curry or Klay Thompson open, right, for open threes. We look at Steve Kerr's offense. Bro, I swear to God, everybody in the gym knows that Steph Curry shoots above 40% from 3-4 career. Everybody in the gym knows that as soon as he crosses half court, you have to defend him. And he still gets wide open threes. He still gets wide open threes. Come on. It's a good win.
Big win, fellas. Listen, man. Knicks Rehab, Flea. Are we live?
Are we live,
Fabian Perspective, Dime Dropper. AllBall TV. Listen, big win, fellas. I'm getting some good rest tonight.
Yeah, I'm going to sleep good tonight.
Ooh, I see y'all brothers tomorrow. Big shout out to everybody in the building.
We're talking this coach stuff, Flea, or listen, you know me. I'll keep you on
your bag. You in your bag. I know you in your bag right now. You ready to rock and roll.
Y'all try to play me talking about Cat. Is you gonna trade Julius Randle for Cat for what? I end up listening. You want me to do that?
Why are you taking it personal?
Because maybe it's because I'm Dominican. But listen, I'm dead serious.
I know.
If you replace Cat with Chet Holmgren, I don't know what you people are talking about. That Minnesota team is the scariest team in the league. We'd be like, I don't even know how to beat that. I don't know how to go up against that because they're gonna figure out the offense however they can, but defensively they're gonna smack you around, and it's crazy. Jaden McDaniels, Ant-Man, Holmgren, and Gobert. Oh yeah, nothing. Yeah,
lovely, beautiful. That's a crazy team. Insane. I agree with you, bro.
Cat, and I told you this. You asked me a question.
They were a 1 seed when Cat was 29, 22, and 10 this year. They were
they're currently a 1 seed. They're not missing.
That's a testament to my guy, Ant-Man. But I gotta go. She wanted Knicks Rehab has been going all this time. She doesn't get no camera time, so she wanted some slight camera time. Baby Flea in the building. Knicks Rehab. Just say it. Knicks Rehab.
Knicks Rehab.
Tell him it's time to go. Knicks Rehab. AllBall TV. You already know the motto. They scared, but I'm not.
So here we go.
AllBall TV. You already know the motto. They scared, but I'm not.